Come on in, come on in, and come on in, and come on in. Come on in. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. My name is IAmILLWiLL, LDBC or nothing. Welcome to my live stream. Come on in. We got to do some talking today, like right now, because it's slowly starting to become a trend. It's becoming a trend. It's becoming a trend. 3 things I ask when I go live. Number 1, make sure you smash the like button when you come in, and make sure you pop this video into the algorithm. Number 2, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Click the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I create content on this channel. And number 3, make sure you donate to the channel. Donations are greatly appreciated. There has been a trend going on It's been a trend going on. And ever since this racist pile of trash got back in office, there's been an uptick of racial or racist white people attacking black people doing their job. Oh, what's up with it, Nicholas? How you doing, bro? Shout out to you, man. Before I get on the topic I want to talk about, I just want I'm hang on. I want to find this video first because I want y'all to see it. 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 I want y'all to see it yourself. Where are you? Where I'm gonna find it though. Hold on, let me find that video real quick. Let me find it. Y'all come on in. Make yourself at home. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I should have titled this video, "Everything about Donald Trump and these Republican pedo protectors is a fucking lie." That's what I should have named this video. Everything about them. Everything about this pedo party is a lie. Everything about it. And they're working hand over fist. They're working hand over fist to try to erase every trace of how you can show the world that they ain't nothing but a lying bunch of sacks of shit. And that's it. That is all. Donald Trump is the worst president of all time. He would go down in history as one of the most corrupt and worst presidents in our lifetime. That's what he is. He is a piece of shit. Been a piece of shit. Will die a piece of shit. That's what he's gonna be. Fuck him. Fuck everybody in his administration. Fuck everybody who support this piece of shit. And I hope y'all get what y'all looking for when y'all come out here and keep fucking with black folks. I hope y'all get exactly what the fuck you looking for. Because I done seen a lot, and I mean a lot, of videos of you fucks going out calling us niggers and monkeys and this and that and saying you're going to pew pew us in the face and this, that, and the third when you can't even find your lips. Yeah, well, let's start there. Let's start there. Let's start there. These people keep lying. Mr. Natural, what's up with it, man? This corruption is never going to stop. It's Donald Trump's brand. Have y'all even stopped and think about it? Donald Trump is a failure at everything. He's not good at shit, but stealing shit, stealing and lying. Trump lives in a world. Y'all know what TDS really means? TDS really means Trump delusion syndrome. Because this bastard, all he does is make up numbers and shit in his head and tries to force what he believes in his head on everybody else. And Wendell Licking Trump supporters believe it. They believe it. Y'all believe it. Trump supporters believe it. Chief Killer B, he wouldn't be my best friend no more. Sure wouldn't. Wouldn't be my best friend no more, but I want to go here. Here we go. What's up with it, man? He wouldn't be my best friend no more. Anybody that can support Trump ain't no friend of mine. Ain't no friend of yours either. So basically, you best friends with a person that said, fuck your mama's body, fuck your sister's body, fuck your daughter's body. They ain't got no autonomy or no say so what they can do with their bodies at all. You voted for a man. Your best friend voted for a man who fucked over millions of people, and you voted for a man that is so soulless that these motherfuckers instead of giving out food that was already paid for with our fucking money, not his, because he don't pay taxes, with our fucking money, this sorry sack of shit does what? Burns it. Just like birth control. $10 million worth of birth control in Belgium. And this fat, sloppy, sorry son of a bitch burns that shit after we paid for it. He's a weak, wicked, soulless pile of dog shit, and I can't wait till he heads head first into hell where he belongs. That's one obituary that's one big, beautiful obituary I can't wait to piss on. And I mean that with every ounce of my soul. Fuck him. May he rest in shit. His fat ass cankles. I can't wait. I can't wait till the Reaper come get his bitch ass. Can't wait. But anyways, I want to show y'all Trumpism 101. Oh! Leave me alone. All right, I'm going to show you the rest of the video, but let me give you some backstory as quickly as I can. Clyde, North Carolina, a young black man is delivering mulch to a landfill dump spot. Okay, he gets there 45 minutes early. He parks by the gate. A boy comes and says, normally everybody parks up the road and waits, doesn't come this far down. He said, I'm sorry, I've never been here before. The guy said, they were doing shit that was illegal. That's why those motherfuckers got mad at that black man doing his job. Let me go ahead and save y'all the time of all this fucking, this anecdotal fucking talking and shit that don't make no fucking sense whatsoever. What they were doing was something fucking illegal. That's what they were doing. And they got caught doing it because that black man started filming them. and they got in their feelings and got mad and trying to tell him to hop back in his truck, whatever, whatnot, because they're a bunch of bitch-ass clowns. Racists always have been cowards. Sheldon, you about to get blocked. You better stop fucking with me today. You about to get blocked. Blocked. There's some dumbass coons out here that really believe that shit. I know you just fucking with me, but there are some Sambos out here that actually believe that shit. They are. They'll suck Trump's sour ass pamper. They'll suck his pamper. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. Where is that video at? Yeah, here. Little handy. Here we go. Is this one it? No, that's not it. No, that's not one of them. Where is it at? What's that video that I just seen? You gonna get one of my picture, bitch. Do it.
Oh, it gets worse than that. Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Hold on. Where is it? It's so many fucking racist pictures. It's so many racist pieces of shit that just blows my mind. It blows my mind. It really no, it don't. No, it don't. I can't say I can't believe this shit is going on in this country. But this country was built on fucking racism. There's so many videos of racist motherfucking white people doing racist shit and threatening black people. There was just a man arrested in Ohio for threatening to kill 30,000 black people because of that incident that happened in Cincinnati where that white man slapped the black man and got the brakes beat off his bitch ass because he a clown. And then this ugly ass bitch, she put her hands on somebody else and she got her ass whooped. So there's that. But Charlie Cook and all these other racist pieces of shit on the internet were lying. Struggling and cooning and buffooning podcast. That's him. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find that video. I don't know where it's at. I don't know.
I'm sorry, what? And she also had a.
Why? I just really want to know why. Like, what do you motherfuckers think gonna happen? Y'all think we're gonna go back to the 60s where we just allowed y'all to do violent shit to us and we didn't return the fucking favor? I just want y'all to look at this shit. Even though I think Charlemagne the God is a fucking coon. Just read. The very wonderful and talented Laura Trump, whose show is a big rating success. No, it's not. Put racist sleaze bag. Let's see. Put racist sleaze bag Charlemagne the God. Why is he allowed to use the word God when describing himself? Can anyone imagine the uproar there would be if I used that nickname? He's a low IQ individual, has no idea what words are coming out of his mouth, and knows nothing about me or what I have done, just like ending 5 wars, including a 31-year bloodbath between the Republic of Congo and Rwanda. No, the fuck you didn't. This man is a piece of shit. Eddie, what's up with it, family?
Hey, what's going on, fam?
What's up with it, Callie? What's good, man?
Oh man, same old ish, different day, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just wanted to show like all of the fucking racial fucking shit that's going on. Did you hear about that dude in California that was threatening. It was online. He's in jail now, but he was threatening to kill 30,000 black folks because of that shit that happened where that white man hit that black dude. They got their ass beat, but the racist only showed the part where he was getting his ass beat, not the part where he slapped the black man.
No, I did not see that at all. I know
Hold
I'm
on,
not.
I'll show you the video. Don't trust me. I got it. You know I got it. You know I got it. You know I got it.
Yeah,
You know I got it.
the last couple of days, I just been immersed myself in studying and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been doing.
Yep, that's a good thing to do though.
Yeah.
That's a real good thing to do. Cause I swear, if you get on Twitter, you just get instantaneously mad. Cause these people
Oh
are
no,
fucking mouth breathing
I
retards.
was
That's
on
it.
Twitter briefly. Yesterday arguing with some MAGA morons, and Bruce Pearl, the head coach of the Auburn Tigers, formerly the head coach. I'm talking about basketball, right?
Yeah,
And formerly the head coach of the Tennessee Volunteers
yeah.
men's basketball team. He blamed Barack Obama for why this country is divided.
That's the stupidest shit of all time. That's the dumbest argument of all times. It's the dumb. And tell me this. Okay,
Mhm.
since Barack Obama allegedly divided the country so bad, then why is all the races on Trump's side?
Well, Barack Obama existing, because funny things, dude is biracial. His mom's white and his dad is
Right.
Kenyan. Right? So it's like, but it's the sub-Saharan African side which caused white folks to be so angry. So because he was in office, that makes it his fault. You know what I mean? Because he was alive. Him breathing and becoming president automatically makes it his fault. That's him dividing the country because he existed. That's reality.
Him being smarter than Trump, him winning the Nobel Peace Prize, him running a better economy, him having better job numbers, him having better approval numbers, him just being an overall better man than Trump could ever think about being. Just it irritates the fucking racist Klansman in Trump's heart to no end.
Than it was for them. Let me play this for you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I get so frustrated when I hear what a terrible country we are, how racist we are, how this is not the land of opportunity for everybody. Look, we've got a lot to work on, and there's racism that absolutely does exist, and it's wrong. But it's a lot better for my players than it was for their fathers, or for their fathers' fathers, or their fathers' fathers. And so I want my guys to recognize there are going to be obstacles, but not roadblocks. And that's what Barack Obama did. However, as our president, other than just love listening to him talk because he's such a great orator, I disagree with so many of his policies. I thought in so many ways, rather than uniting us as a country, even by race, he divided us. Everything was black and white. Everything was the obstacles that were against my players from being successful. I'm trying to teach my guys, look, I don't want you working at Subway. I want you owning 5 of them. And that's possible. I think in many ways, Barack Obama told a different story. So it's hard to criticize him though, because you get a lot of feedback that's really, really negative. My point on Obama the last time was this: he was calling on Israel for a ceasefire. He was calling on Israel to stop the war. He was calling on Israel to release the hostages. And I'm like, dude, they're not the ones holding the hostages. They didn't start this war. The war and the violence
Yes, the
and
fuck they did.
all the atrocities that go on both sides. Occupation started the war. The minute that Hamas surrenders, releases the hostages, I get so. By the way, I just want to put out there, Bruce Pearl is a Zionist Jew, right?
Hey,
And
Callie,
so,
Callie, can we do? You know what? I was gonna do the show on something else. Can we debunk all this bullshit, these stupid ass talking points like Charlie Cook and these fucking dumbass rednecks love to go around? Barack Obama divided the country. He divided. You know the only reason we'll call a divide in this country concerning Barack Obama is because of his skin color.
Our face,
it's because of his skin color. That's it. That's all. That is it.
Our face, our existence is divisive. That's reality. Our very existence is divisive.
Yep. You fuckers been racist since racist been racist. Let's start there. You've been racist since racist been racist. Let's go all the way back and take a time machine back to the 1400s. Before y'all even got y'all stupid asses on boats and came over here and stole African people from their land and lied about it. Let's start there first. What
You
were
talking about
white
the
people
Portuguese in
doing
West
in
Africa?
those colonies before they came over here? What were they doing?
Well, but before that,
The
they were
Christ,
actually in West Africa, right?
the
So
Christian
they were over
Crusades.
there.
Let's go
Yeah.
back to the days of the Christian Crusades. Let's go there first.
Okay.
The
You can go
Christian
back to
Crusades
the.
were fought between who? It weren't black people. It weren't black people.
Nope.
Just so y'all know, it weren't black. It wasn't black folks. It wasn't the blacks.
No, the first thing they had to force Christianity on other white people first. That was
Right.
the primary first thing. So that's going to force Christianity on other white folks. And then it would be later on how they would go to spread it to other folks and force it on other people. But first, they had to force it on all the people who resembled themselves,
Right.
right? And so
Mm-hmm.
they went around and they killed. Just to let you know, Europeans have a long history of slaughtering each other. And so with your war you see in the war in Ukraine, the war that's currently going on in Europe, this is very normal. Just to let you guys know, this is normal history. This has happened through most of Europe's history, is slaughtering and completely obliterating each other. They really don't like each other, but they'll get along with each other just to oppress and to destabilize other countries. But
Hey,
yes,
Calvin.
they have a long history of slaughtering, going around with the sword, forcing their Christian cross on other people to make sure that they bow down to their white Jesus.
Don't worry, Callie. I'm gonna support what you just said right now. I'm glad you said that. You just made me think about it. I got a video right here. Go on, current history in 3. Let's go.
Don't fail, the rich got richer. That's why Trump doesn't mind tearing this country apart. While peasants starved, the elites built castles, banned books, made education a crime. And what brought Europe out of the dark? Black brilliance. Let me tell you the real origin story of capitalism. When Rome failed, people didn't just forget how to read. The rich knew how. They just kept it locked away in monasteries and palaces. The land-owning elite crushed peasant rebellions, banned social mobility, even called it divine order. The rich destroyed European governments so that it could be their playground. People were kept ignorant because it was profitable. That's not history. That's a blueprint. You see, while the gap between the have and the have-nots in Europe widened, Muslim cities were building libraries, universities, hospitals, observatories. And in Spain, the Moors, who were Africans from the north side, lit up the world with math, medicine, architecture, and art. They preserved Aristotle and Pythagoras. Europeans had lost that education. The Moors invented algebra, surgical instruments, streetlights. Europe didn't discover a thing. To access education, Europeans had to transcribe Arabic texts into their own language. So the Renaissance was not born in Florence, Italy. It was imported through Al-Andalus, the part of Europe that was ruled by the Moors. There is no Renaissance without us. The rich don't lose power without Africans educating Europeans. Then check this out. 1492 was not just the year that Christopher Columbus got lost. It's the same year that Spain finished expelling the Moors. They burned their libraries, killed their scholars, erased the Black and Muslim architects of their rebirth. Because the only way that the rich could stay in power is if Africans stopped educating Europeans. The birth of capitalism started by erasing the history of Africans, bringing them civilization. It was a response to the mass education of peasants. Elites today still hoard wealth, still keep truth behind paywalls, still use cops, courts, and media to keep us in the dark. They ban books, gut education, strip healthcare, and then tell us to work harder. This ain't new. It's feudalism with Wi-Fi. The only thing that's ever pulled the world out of darkness is people-powered knowledge. And if we want a renaissance of our own, we got to know what they erased and who they erased it from.
Much like he said, blueprint. Blueprint. Blueprint.
Currently, if you go through the National Park Service, I don't know if you guys have been on the website, right? There a lot of our history that was. I mean, we're talking about they've erased tens of thousands of pages of Black American history from the NPS, what I think it's called, NPS.org, National Park Service. They had so much documentation, primary sources of our history on that website. And if you go there now, they've reduced a lot of stuff down to like a couple pages. It's just really sad what they've done to our history. And so, but if you use the Wayback Machine, you can go back, you can find it. But it's really because you really can't, you know, get rid of shit. Just to let you know, you can, but you really can't. And they'd be like, people think that you can eliminate history, but eliminate your search history, but you really can't. So this is what the Trump administration has done, because that's why they say that if a white kid feels uncomfortable with history in the school, if they complain about it, you have to stop teaching it.
Right.
It's to
It's
try to eliminate
it's
yeah,
feelings versus facts.
facts.
Like I want to use my feelings are hurt, but because the truth really shows that you're a bunch of violent, soulless, narcissistic, mediocre, unintelligent bunch of fucking settlers who's like to steal shit, steal, pillage, and destroy and rape, do all the fucking violent things that they like to do. And you're seeing that now, where you're seeing an uptick on videos of racist white people going out and calling black people niggers, monkeys, and all kinds of other racial epithets. They're going out doing all of this stuff now because Trump emboldened them to be racist, but Trump is a racist himself. Racism in America has been the fundamental building blocks of what America is and who it is now. While people are acting, look at this fucking goofball fucking Krakatoa right here. Cry more, monkey. Your mama's a monkey. But anyway,
Racism is America's national pastime.
yep,
But I mean,
that's it. That's all they know, though. They have
no,
no
no, that
power.
dude you're talking about, his mama. I mean, that dude still he fucks his own mama.
Yep,
I mean, he's a byproduct of incest. So fuck that dude.
he a pedo protector anyway. He likes
Well, of course he is.
pedos. He likes
Oh,
pedos.
he loves pedos, man. He's probably
Yep,
one himself.
loved them. Loves
Probably one
pedos.
himself.
Loves them.
Probably fucks around with his own children that he's
Yep,
made with his mom.
disgusting pieces of shit.
Yeah. And I mean, when I said that his mama gave birth to his children, it's very highly, more
Yep,
likely, more than likely. I
family
would
tree
give
is
it
a
a
reef.
90%. Yeah, I would give it a 90%. I would rate it like at least 94%
But you
chance
know
of
what,
that.
Callie? Why don't they ever have energy for this shit? Why don't they
On
ever
another,
have? Why don't they ever have energy for this?
you know how many fucking Republican politicians that have been arrested? I'm talking about this year.
Yep,
This year alone for pedophilia. For
yep.
pedophilia.
Mm-hmm. The
For
party of
pedophilia, bro.
pedophiles. The GOP is
That's why he protected them, because he protected his own boys.
the
Him and himself.
GOP is nothing but the party of fucking pedophiles. They're child fuckers. That's what they love. They love to do it. That's their
What do you call
pastime.
it? A group of pedophiles, right? Group of pedophiles is what GOP stands for.
Yep.
That's what they get down. That's what y'all believe.
Guardians
Y'all
of the
done
pedophiles.
with
That's them.
because y'all
This piece of shit right here was trying to solicit naked pictures from a 12-year-old girl on Snapchat.
yeah, he should be put to death.
But this is the party of family values, though. Shout out to Mahari in the super
Oh,
chat. He said racism comes with a price. This will destroy
facts.
the USA. It
Very
will. It
expensive.
already has.
Mhm.
It's too late.
It's not done. Racism is working overtime to finish off America right now as we
Yep.
speak.
Yep.
That's what Donald Trump was brought in for. Donald Trump was brought in here to put a dagger to America.
Right.
It's a stake in the heart, right? That's what Donald Trump is here to do.
Yep.
And before he does it, though, he's gonna rob it of every goddamn penny that it's in its America's coffers. Why? And you dumbass magatards are too stupid to see that this dude is fucking robbing you. Dude had the mean corpse. He stole from you over and over and over again. He lied and said that he was raising money to pay off his campaign debt. He kept that shit. He kept it for himself. You
Yep.
guys are so fucking dumb. Everything you do is to put money in this dude's pocket. He loves robbing you dumb fuckers. You guys are the dumbest fucking people that I've ever spoken to in my life. Outside of the FBA cats, because the FBA is just right along with y'all
Yep.
and your native bullshit. The funny thing is they practice white supremacy, but you magatards, you hold on. You know what's funny thing, Will? That I always get to the magatards, right?
Yep.
You see that Confederate flag right there, right?
Yep.
They'll fly that Confederate flag and they'll talk shit about the Democrats being racist. I'm like, wait a minute. I said, aren't you guys the Dixiecrats? You guys talked about the Democrats used to be Dixiecrats, but you guys claim the Dixiecrats as your ancestors.
Yep.
So wouldn't that make you the fucking Dixiecrats?
Hey,
Because
I got
since
a
you on the
question.
side of the flag,
I got
and
a
you said,
question, Callie.
you
I got a question, Callie. If the Democrats are so racist, if you took a time machine and you took the parties of today back in times of the days of Jim Crow, which one looks like which?
the Republicans are definitely Dixiecrats. They switched.
Yep.
And they know it.
Yep.
But the magnatards know this shit. Like y'all say this shit like you guys sound bright. You don't. Because if you're not the Dixiecrats, then you would be burning the Confederate flag. You
Yep.
wouldn't like Robert E. Lee, but you want Robert E. Lee's statue up. You
Mm-hmm.
guys love Confederates, the Confederate soldiers. You guys love Confederate generals. You love them. If you guys claim that you guys aren't some people, why do y'all always support the Confederacy?
Yep.
Why do y'all love Confederates?
Why
Why do
would
y'all
you?
support the Confederate
Why
flag?
would you? Why would you need? Why would you need? Why would you need to take the names from Medal of Honor winners from these bases that they renamed after these Confederate traitors? Why would you take the names of these people who actually fought for the American people and not fought to own slaves? Why would you take their names off and put back racist generals' names if you so American?
Yeah, why do you like Washington? I mean George Washington. George Washington was a piece of shit. I'm
Yep.
sorry. So was Thomas Jefferson. Yo, so with the father, your founding fathers were assholes, and Thomas Jefferson was a pedophile.
Yep.
Y'all gonna sit here and try to like, no, he fell in love with a 14-year-old. I don't give a fuck what time period it is. That's a child, and
Yep.
I don't give a fuck what y'all say. He was a piece
They,
of shit,
they love pedos.
and she was his slave. He was a piece of shit. It's like, man, he didn't view black people as human. Fuck y'all. Yeah, you guys love the founding fathers, and when we point out that the founding fathers were pieces of shit, you guys get upset because we're denigrating "quote unquote" your ancestors, even though most of you crackers weren't even here until the 20th century. Most of the white folks that are in America today didn't arrive to the Americas until the 20th century. You guys just got here. Meanwhile, I and Will, and shout out to Tay Tay, salute you, sis.
Hey,
I
say,
and Will and Tay Tay, right? We've been here at the latest, since the 18th century, 1700s. So y'all can't sit here and make that claim. Most of y'all can't make that claim. Our ancestors were literally in the Americas before the United States were the United States. We were here for British America. We were here when France owned a large portion of
hey, Renee.
America, from Louisiana, Mississippi, all the way up to the Detroit region, all the way up into Canada, right?
Right.
We were here when it was Spanish Florida, when Spain also owned parts of Alabama and also parts of Mississippi. We were here when the Dutch owned New York and New Jersey, right? So we were here for all these different Europeans that were here. We were also here when the Germans were also a massive player. We were here when the Germans were also a massive player in the transatlantic slave trade, and when they were also enslaving Africans in the Americas. And yes, our ancestors were Africans, and those people in the 18th century were Africans. A lot of them were directly from Africa. Some of them went to the Caribbean to be seasoned, right? So, which is
Right.
why our brothers and sisters are from the Caribbean. Those are our family members as well. We share grandparents with Afro Caribbeans, Afro Latinos, and Africans. But we were here. Most of y'all just got here, and y'all be super anti-immigrant. Some of y'all motherfuckers just got here in like the 1960s and shit. I'm talking about some of you European Americans, and y'all be talking shit to people who've been here for centuries and trying to say like we're beneath you, motherfucker. We built the country from the ground up, and so when I say that the ancestors were assholes, they were. They ain't shit. Fuck them. Fuck
Right.
yeah. Fuck the founding
That's
father.
why I asked the question. Like you have people like Charlie Kirk. You have these racist motherfuckers on the internet, Nick Fuentes, Charlie Kirk, all these fucking clowns. They'll get on here and they'll say whites are supreme to everybody. Whites are the natural order. Then when you ask them the question, what are you actually supreme in? Like what do you do that's elite and above everybody else that you claim to have superiority over? What do you do?
And
What
funny
what
thing,
what what tra- what traits do you have that show? Like, okay, I'll give you an example. Like when you say, you don't hear black folks going around saying we're black supremacists, we're black this, other than them FBA dumbasses.
Yep.
But you don't hear black people going out like Callie. The thing that perplexes me the most, these fuckers will get out and say, well, black people are more violent, black people are more prone to violence, black people are this, that, and the third. They're animals, they're savages, this, that, and the third. How many videos have you seen of black people randomly walking up to white people minding their business and start violently calling them names and slurs and shit? When
Or
have you
going
ever
up on
seen it?
people's porches.
I've never
We
seen
don't.
it in my lifetime.
No, we don't. We don't just go up on people's porches and tell them that they don't live here, or try to stop people from actually going into an elevator to try to go to their apartment, or trying to open the door to get into the building because they live here and getting questioned. No, that's what y'all do. You guys think that you own us and that you are overlord to us, and no, you're not. And if you keep fucking with us, y'all gonna keep getting knocked the fuck out. So you say you will
Again,
be wise to start leaving us alone. Because I'm telling you, I'm saying you can get dropped like that white bitch that decided to walk her ass up on the porch and fuck with them young brothers when they told her to go back to the crib. Then they said, go to your house. Go to your house. She walked up there and she hit both of them, and the other brother dropped her shit, bust her shit open where she was leaking. And her husband had to come help her off. And it turned out her husband was a cop, a piece of shit cop, because he obviously agreed with her, but he really didn't want no smoking. He also, I think he ended up getting suspended because he was supposed to have reported that his wife had committed a crime. She assaulted him, and they defended themselves, and she got knocked the fuck out and was leaking out of her nose. And
good.
it's, we've seen several of those videos of these people coming to harass people, cut people off and shit like that, screaming at people, cussing people out, and people just trying to go to the store. Black people just trying to live a normal life. We can't do that. We get questioned by every goddamn thing. I'm
Right.
so sick of you fucking people, man. I swear, man. I be trying to be good. I really just want to be human, to be honest with you, because we are the same species. But this stupid shit that was created by Europeans in the motherfucking 17th century, where they created race, right? This whole thing where they created race got you people to start being so goddamn ignorant. You guys used to just look at black folks as the same as you, because we really were. Because in reality and conditions, I'm talking about financially,
Yep.
most Americans are struggling paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
Instead of doing
It's
the
by
things more
design though.
self-made.
It's
Yes.
by design. But you want to know the mental fucking gymnastics these dumb fucks do though? Okay. Here's what they do. They'll rig the fucking system so that everybody in the bottom 90% are poor. They'll
Mm-hmm.
rig it. They'll then send politicians that they're paying for to go out in front of all these people and tell you, hey, look, these black people and those immigrants are the reason why you're not able to buy groceries, you're not able to afford housing, not able to do none of that shit. Meanwhile, you got Mr. Billionaire over here that's got all kinds of welfare subsidies from the government, like Elon Musk. You got all kinds of government handouts. Donald Trump is literally wasting millions and millions of dollars, of taxpayer dollars, going to his fucking shitty ass golf course every weekend, or going to one of his shitty ass properties every weekend, costing $3
One of
million
them,
every time he
one of
goes
them
out there.
tens of millions of dollars at his at Mar-a-Lago and
Yes.
charging it to the fucking federal government. We're
Yep.
paying for this shit.
This motherfucker's literally just sitting here having fucking corruption parties as stupid ass fucking Mar-a-Lago
And so my
fucking child
world
rapist
leaders.
lair. And these motherfuckers ain't breathe a word about it. You don't hear MAGA out here talking about Trump. What about the Epstein files? What about
Oh
those
no,
girls?
Will, but but you left something out real quick. Where do leaders go to stay when they going to want to come meet with Trump? Where
Trump
do they stay?
hotels? His shitty ass bed bug ridden
Oh,
hotels?
does he overcharge you? They overcharge you. They pay higher than normal prices when they stay there.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
So
He
they
hiked
pay.
them prices up. He
So
price gouges the
those are
fuck out of
bribes,
them
right?
because he's
And
stupid.
those are bribes, aren't those bribes? He's paying. He's using his hotels for bribes,
Yep.
right? And
Mm-hmm.
he's also and Donald Trump also selling citizenship to foreign multimillionaires for $5 million, right?
Yep.
Then you do
He's
that,
selling
right?
pardons too. You gotta remember that shit.
Yep,
He's
for a
selling
million
pardons
dollars.
too.
Partners, you pay. You got $1 million, you can get a pardon.
Yep. Hey, shout out to Mahari in the super chat. He said, check this out. Now these FBA idiots are now talking about wanting to join ICE. These people are literally stupid. That's a fact. Buck dancers, Sambos,
Well, hold on.
sellouts.
Did you hear Ketanji Jackson, right?
Yep.
Ketanji Jackson And it's something I've warned folks about, and people push back on me on TikTok. Black folks said, "Man, y'all not listening to the sister, right?" Because the FBI hates Ketanji Jackson. They calling her a tether, even though she's Black American. I just want to put that out. She's the African American Ketanji Jackson, right? So
Right.
they hate Ketanji Jackson, right? Ketanji Jackson, who's been only one making the right rulings all of the time. She warned us, right? She said the goal long term is for them to create this white ethno state and to get everybody else up out of here. The goal is to decimate and eventually get rid of the 14th Amendment, which would make Black Americans illegal immigrants.
Right.
And then what can they do after that? Put you in concentration camps, keep some so they can actually have you work
Start
the
a
farms,
fucking
and then
war. That's
deport.
what they're gonna do.
And
Start a
deport, right?
fucking war
But
that
the
they're
idea
gonna
is
lose.
to try to deport Black Americans, which is why they've been talking to a lot of these East African countries, right? And a lot
I'll
of the
make it
African
easy
countries,
for them. Give us our reparations. We'll get the fuck out tomorrow. Give
no,
us
but you
our
know,
shit.
but you know, he's been talking to the Sudan, right? There's South. He's been talking to the Sudan. He's been talking to, he talked to Uganda. Uganda has not agreed. Eswatini is one of the ones. He's talked to the Congo, right? And he tried to get Nigeria. Nigeria has been saying no. He's like, we're not doing that. We're not fucking taking a bunch of these people. He tried to get Nigeria to take 10,000 Venezuelans and as political, as prisoners, right? He said, take them. I said, wait a minute, why not send them back to Venezuela? That's where they're from.
Right.
I said, this got insane. But he did, Eswatini did take 5 immigrants. I think it was one Jamaican, a couple of Venezuelan, and some other ethnic groups, and they took them in as prisoners before Donald Trump. So Donald Trump is trying to send people all around the world, but the long term is what they've been working on is the white ethno state. I just don't understand why people are just ignoring this shit. And like, if y'all pay attention, Donald Trump is consolidating power,
Yep.
and
To the executive branch.
they speed up the process of trying to get, and they're building this new concentration camp facility in America, which is supposed to house something like 50,000 people, and they want to build more facilities around the world to try to get people to fuck up out of here. That's what the whole plan is about, keeping America white. Though it's all about the changing demographics. This is what the Heritage Foundation and these racist white motherfuckers have been concerned about. Is
Hey,
that women are
Callie, I
having
can
those
make it
kids?
easy for them. All they
Hmm?
have to do is give us our shit. We'll get
I'll
the
leave
fuck
tomorrow.
out. We
I'll
won't
leave
stay
today.
here. We'll
I'll
get the
leave
fuck
today.
out tomorrow. Give us our shit.
Hmm?
Give us our shit. Give us our shit. Give
Give us five
every
minutes.
Black American that you don't like $500,000 right now. We'll be gone tomorrow.
Oh, I'll take it. I'll take 500,000. I said five
I'll
million, but
take
I'll take
500,000.
500,000.
I'll take 500,000. Give
Hmm?
us $500,000.
Hmm?
We'll be gone tomorrow.
Yeah, I can build a house easily.
Yep. We'll be gone tomorrow. You won't ever have to worry about our black asses ever again. And then as soon as we're gone, America falls. It's dead.
No, America gonna fall. It's already starting to fall, right?
It's
Because
already dead now. What?
but you
Hey,
know what?
hey, I got a question for you,
Hmm?
Callie. If
Hmm?
Trump is doing so great, why in the fuck is he hiding all the fucking numbers now? He fired
Oh, well,
the
he sat there and fired old boy because he released the jobs numbers, which showed that we actually lost jobs. Then went back and revised the jobs numbers for other months where we ended up losing more jobs due to this idiot's tariffs.
they fudged over 258,000 jobs.
Facts. To make him happy.
258,000 jobs he claimed he created.
So now you
Yo,
know the job
do
numbers
y'all know
coming
how
out
close
making
we
no
are to
sense.
a recession?
Ever-
Y'all know how close we are to a recession?
If you
We're
look at
real
all the
close.
indicators, if you look at all the indicators, we're already in one.
Yep.
If we would go by the indicators, we're already in a recession. But reality is the job numbers are gonna be fake now when they coming out every month. Now you're
Oh
not getting
yeah,
the real job numbers.
there's no relatable data or no reliable data anymore. Because Trump,
No,
the whole, like I said, that's the reason why I titled this video what I titled it. Everything about Trump and this administration is a
fake.
fucking lie.
Mhm.
Everything.
Fake.
All the stats, all like you know how they always come out and do all these praise. Oh man, Trump is doing so well in the economy. Oh, we got a surplus right now. We're doing good. The economy's bouncing back. No, the economy is terrible.
We definitely have no surplus.
No, we don't. It's terrible
No.
right now. It
And
is absolutely fucking terrible right now.
We had a GDP
Terrible.
that was expected to grow to I think it was around I think it was supposed to be about 2.7% or something like that.
Yeah.
Now it has been retracted.
-3.
Yep. Retracted.
You retracted 3%. But then
This
look,
fucking
look, check this out
government.
though. Check this out though. The thing about it is that these dumbass, I told y'all motherfuckers before Trump got his stupid orange ass in office. Trump is going to run this country like he runs his stinking ass businesses, straight into
Into
the
the
ground.
ground.
Straight
He's
into
failed
he doing
every
it right
business that he's
now.
ever run.
Exactly how y'all remember how Trump went on trial for cooking his books, lying about how much the valuation of his properties was in the state of New York. Y'all remember that? You remember he
Yep.
got sued. He got sued, and
Yep.
he owes the state of New York over $500 million right now.
He also lied about all of the value of all of his golf courses. Overinflated all that shit, man. He's a dude, the fucking grade A scammer. Like, that's the only thing he's ever been good at, scamming. That he's good at scamming. That's the only thing he's terrible at running businesses. This is something that MAGA hates because
Yep.
MAGA likes to believe that this dude is a great businessman. No, the only thing this guy's been great at is scamming.
Yep. Wait till
He believes that.
Callie. Wait till December. Wait till December, January-ish. When all this old dusty pissy pamper smell wears off and these motherfuckers get off their highs of sucking Trump's dick. Wait till that high wears off. Wait till that reality hit them. Wait till all these tariffs settle in. Wait till Canada goes back and they already told Trump, you start
Oh
fucking
no,
with us, we
you see
gonna
that right?
shut your shit down. And
Well,
they finna shut this shit
MAGA
down.
ain't going nowhere though. Will you know this? MAGA will blame anybody because if you notice right when it comes to the Epstein shit, they blame all the people around him. They never blame this motherfucker for the shit that he did. I said he's the fucking boss.
Hold
If
on, I
if,
got
if
one. I got one, Callie. Sharon
you-
Reed. Sharon Reed says you Dem voters still believe this TDS is still working, going to win elections for y'all are stupid.
yep,
Sharon, you're fucking stupid and you can't even write a fucking sentence that makes sense.
no,
Hey, Sharon, tell me what Sharon, what have you won since you voted for Trump? What you got? What you got? I really want to
man.
know. You
I'm
still
gonna
living in
say,
that shitty ass fucking single wide trailer fucking your brother, huh?
let me say something to you, bitch. First thing you need to understand is this, bitch. I doubt you even make eight or how not eight, bitch. You probably make 7.25 an hour,
Yep.
bitch. And they're saying you over here talking as if you're winning, bitch. I know you make way less than I do an hour, and not even close to me, bitch. We're not even in the same tax bracket, bitch.
Right. She ain't even she ain't even in the tax bracket to talk to you or me. She can't even talk to
That's
neither
what
one of
I'm
us. We're high middle class. Like this shit don't these motherfuckers actually think, man, see, Street Will, he on food stamps. Callie, he on food stamps. See, they waiting on government handouts. No, the fuck I ain't. I make over $100,000 a year. Hell, I make over $150,000 a year. Oops.
Oh yeah, yeah. She
Sorry.
definitely more than you.
My bad. I'm sorry. That doesn't affect me because I have a good job. I make more than shit. Damn.
Oh,
Put
Sharon Reed.
725 into 42. Oop. I told on myself. My bad.
Sharon
My
Reed.
bad, Callie. I didn't mean to tell nobody my business. My bad.
Sharon Reed. How many languages can you code it? Oh, you can't code.
Mm, mm. Boy, it's
Can you
crazy.
code? I can.
Hey, Magatar, did you know my wife don't have to work because I make so much money? Whoops.
Sh-
You know
Sharon,
my wife don't pay no bills in my house.
Sharon, can you code? Can you write code?
You know I own 3 cars. Oops. I got a Challenger, Dodge Ram, and a 2018 Nissan Maxima SV. Oops. Sorry. It's
The same
loaded.
with me,
All of
bro.
them are loaded. My
Oh,
bad.
3 cars as well,
Oops.
and multiple
My
properties.
rims on my car cost more than your house. Don't believe me? Google them. Forgiato Flows, 22s. Go ahead. Go Google. Go ahead. Do it.
And you know what I would do, Will? If 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 Donald Trump set it up, because matter of fact, so I'm gonna go to Benin. I would sell my properties and move to the continent.
Facts. Facts. Facts.
I can work
Facts.
remotely. I can still work remotely.
Right. These goofballs, they literally come up here trying to talk because we're black. They automatically assume that we're poor. No, the fuck I'm not. I'm the reason why you hate black people. Because despite none of the fucking the cheating, the scamming, the rigging the game, trying to keep black people poor on purpose, so you can have something to talk about, so you can ignore the fact that you're still living in that single wide, rusted out fucking tin can of a trailer with no air conditioning, with that raggedy, shitty ass fan, with them dirty ass cats and dogs running around pissing and shitting on your floor and shit. Yeah, you with your stupid ass Trump flag on your porch, looking like a fucking retard.
Do you think that
You're
bitch
mad
has
because
a?
we beat the game and you
Do you think?
hate yourself for it.
Do you think that bitch has a passport?
No, can't afford one. Can't afford it. You, with your broke ass. You can't afford it. You can't afford to talk to me. Shut your stupid ass up talking to me. You ain't in the same tax bracket as me.
If you don't have no passport, you already got a L.
Yep. You're already late to the party, homie. Y'all keep trying to, like, the same thing they did to Barack Obama. They try to do to us. They try to push all their failures onto us as if we're the ones that's failing and we're beneath them somehow. See, they live in the world. TDS really means Trump delusion syndrome, because
Mhm.
these delusional fucks believe in their heads that somehow, because our skin color is brown or black, that somehow that makes us stupid, that makes us poor, that makes us welfare babies, that makes us this, that, and the third. And you stupid fucks are too dumb to understand that we will make more money than you, we work harder than you, we're smarter than you, we're stronger than you, we're faster than you, we look better than you. Everything about us is better than you. So what are you supreme to? Delusion, violence,
Hell,
fucking kids, being pedos, protecting pedos. That's what y'all are good at. And y'all show it every time I get on the internet and I see one of you racist motherfucking Trump tards accosting a black person doing their job, or accosting some fucking immigrant doing their fucking job, minding their business. Y'all remind me every time why you mad. You mad because you see that Mexican over there working hard to provide for his family. You're mad you see that black man driving trucks for a living, providing for his family. You're mad because it ain't you. Cause your fat ass is sitting your stinking, disgusting ass on that couch, collecting that welfare check that's about to dry up now. Because
oh
your
yeah,
Lord and
yeah,
Savior,
you
Donald
can't have
John
that.
Trump, stole your goddamn money and you're too stupid to realize it. And
And she
you
ain't gonna have no
admitting to
healthcare
it
either.
means
She
that
ain't
you
gonna
are
have
a
healthcare.
fucking idiot and you will ignore all the signs that everybody that told it, that told your dumb ass, man, see, Trump ain't stealing my money. Trump ain't stealing my money. He ain't stealing my money. Yes, he is. Stealing your
Well,
money right now.
she ain't gonna have no Medicaid either.
Nope, no Medicaid, no SNAP, no nothing, no school to go to. Your kids gonna be stuck at your house. They're gonna kick your grandma out of that fucking nursing home that's paid for by Medicaid. What y'all gonna do?
Your granddaddy ain't gonna be able to be on his breathing machine no more. Motherfucker running around with his oxygen tank. They taking that too. They say you can't have that either.
They gonna steal her oxygen tank and she gonna fall out right there in the middle of your front yard. What y'all gonna do? I ain't
Cry.
laughing.
They gonna blame Joe Biden or Barack Obama for it.
Yep,
Obamacare did this to us. Even though Donald Trump in this big beautiful bill uh took away your Medicaid.
yep. Stole all that shit and gave it to billionaires. And then on top of that, here's the fucking kick in the ass that got me laughing my ass off right now. Y'all are so fucking stupid. Y'all let Mike Johnson's little small ass get on that fucking camera and say, the Congress, their pay has been frozen for the last 9 years. We need a raise, while making $223,500 a year. Hey, y'all ain't even mad. You still making $725 at KFC. This motherfucker's making $223,000. Y'all ain't the same. They believe in giving themselves a raise over your stupid ass in here, dick sucking Republicans and Trump. Oh, but I'm the emotional one, huh? I'm the one with Trump derangement syndrome. That's what y'all said, right? But you ain't mad at the fact that your party that you voted with, that you vote with consistently, stealing money in your face and telling you they don't make enough money, but you do. And you only make $7.25 an hour, and that hadn't changed in over 20 years.
Nope. And they not about to change it either. Matter
No,
of fact, they talked
ain't got
about.
no parts of changing that shit for
Hold
you
on,
stupid fucks.
Rand Paul said that 7. Hold on, let me period again. Rand Paul said that wages should be cut in half. The minimum wage should be cut in half.
Yep, yep. And y'all sitting here in here. This is what I don't get. Y'all in here playing with people, playing in people's faces with their real motherfucking lives. Read the room. You see people on Medicaid, Medicare getting their shit cut. And y'all in here laughing like it's something fucking funny. That's why I call y'all fucking retards. Y'all in here laughing like these Republicans love you. They love American values. But every time I look at the news, it's always a Republican raping kids. Explain that one. It's always a Republican with child porn. It's always a Republican touching on little babies. But I thought it was the trans folks. Y'all said it was the trans people. Nancy Mace got her stinking man looking ass out here talking about trans people. It ain't the trans people touching these kids. It's Republican with straight white men.
Yep.
They're doing it. Your fucking Lord and Savior Donald Trump has molested more little girls than I can count. And y'all in here supporting this motherfucker like it's something proud, like it's a badge of honor. You support pedophiles. You are a pedophile protector. You're telling me that you'll let Trump molest your fucking underage kids and you'll be proud of it. You don't see nothing wrong with that shit?
Didn't Republican congressman just get caught on video
Yes.
grabbing the ball sack of his colleagues?
Yes.
Yeah, they said. But all y'all Republicans are homophobic, right? And they say they're against pedophiles, but they get caught doing pedophilia and gay shit all the time.
Look, all of this doggone wolfing and crying and hollering about gay people, gay rights, and gay all the gays. I don't want that in front of my kids. But meanwhile, you motherfuckers get caught in the most download. Look, Mike Johnson got caught on Grindr. Grindr is a homosexual app, ladies and gentlemen. That's where
Facts.
homosexuals go to meet. Homosexual dating, LGBTQ dating and shit. He's there. He's on Grindr. Tell me why his ass on Grindr. Because I ain't on Grindr. I ain't got no reason to be over there. Mm-hmm. Man, look at here. Look at here. Look at here. Isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? These some bitches get on here all the time, day in, day out. Oh man, see the blacks. They'll shit on Barack Obama and say he's the shittiest president. Meanwhile, Donald Trump literally done took this plane. Look, Joe Biden had the plane flying like this. Trump got his stupid ass in the cockpit. That son bitch took a nosedive and hit it straight for the ground. And these stupid motherfuckers are in the back cheering, free fall! Yay! Right before the plane hits the ground.
Elon Musk fires a bunch of air traffic controllers, fires the head of the FAA, and then all of a sudden we start having planes fall out the sky. I'm like, I don't know why this is happening. Really? And they said it's Joe Biden, or they said, we can't control what happens. So accidents happen. I said, no, accidents don't just happen. We've always been short-staffed.
Yep.
When it comes to air traffic controllers, we
Yep.
needed to hire more, but instead, your dumbass people get in there and start cutting them because they want to pay for these fucking tax cuts.
Yep. But look, you see how fast MAGA forgot about Doge? See how fast? See
Yep.
that fast. They forgot
Real quick.
about Elon Musk and his stinking ass and
Doge is
Doge.
still there.
They forgot about Big Balls, that fucking weird ass goofy. Who names themselves Big Balls anyway? Oh, an insecure
Hold
little
on, but
dick man.
remember the Doge whistleblower, right? Who got fired?
Yep.
Because he said he went through the government. He actually went through and found out how efficient the government actually really is, and it's not what people
Callie
thought it
got
was.
another one, Callie. You got one. Pilots brought down planes, not tax cuts. Hey,
Oh, they
dumbass
go.
white boy Dan, answer this question for me, big dog. If you don't have eyes in the sky to tell you
Mhm.
there's an incoming plane flying towards you, how in the fuck are you gonna see that plane at 30,000 feet in the air with clouds in your face? How the fuck that gonna work? You fucking retard.
The air traffic controller's job is to guide the planes.
Yes.
So we don't have
So
accidents.
they don't, just like that Black Hawk chopper crashed into that fucking plane and killed 64
Yep.
people. You remember when Sean Duffy retarded ass got up and tried to blame Biden for that shit
If,
or
if we weren't
DEI for
short,
that shit?
yeah, if we weren't short staffed, That would never happen. But instead, what happened is your dumbass group of GOPs, what does want to say, a group of pedophiles
Yep, group of
decided to make
pedophiles.
cuts.
Yep, that's the
We decided to
GOP.
make
Great
cuts.
name, Callie. Group of pedophiles. Great name. That's them.
That's what
The
yeah,
group of
that's y'all. Y'all,
pedophiles.
y'all,
That's them.
y'all
Pedophiles.
decided. Y'all people decided to make cuts to the FAA.
Yep.
Decided to make cuts to air traffic control,
Bragged
even though we
about
were
it.
short staffed.
Bragged about it, Callie. They bragged
Yep.
about it, bro. They bragged about it. They were excited. Oh, we getting rid of DEI. We getting rid of DEI. Like DEI is the problem. And guess what? All you have to do is look up and see who's the biggest beneficiary of DEI policies, and you will see it was white women. So white women for Trump. Your stupid ass voted against you having equal share or getting equal pay or getting equal shot at jobs because you're fucking racist and stupid. Because in your head, you thought black people were the only ones that benefited from DEI. When you heard diversity, equity, and inclusion, you just seen a black face in your head and it enraged you. So you marched your stupid flat ass down to that voting booth, and then you voted against your own self when you benefited from DEI more than anybody did. Black
And,
people were the last on the list to benefit from DEI practices.
and what does Project 2025 want? Project 2025 wants women back in the corner, what they call the rightful place, back in the kitchen, barefoot and pregnant,
Yep.
and not working. Those jobs are for white men.
Yep. Yep. Hey, did y'all know? You know how they like to tell black folks y'all are lazy? Did you know that white women are so fucking lazy that when World War One, when black women could stay at home because their husbands were sending them money home so they could take care of their houses and take care of their kids and shit, white women were so lazy they wanted black women to go clean their houses, feed their kids, change their kids, watch their kids, clean their houses, do all the fucking domestic work. You know, they went complain to their racist ass husbands, and their husbands passed these black codes that made black women go back to work. Because you're fucking lazy. Oops, bet you didn't know that one, did you? Oopsies. Who's lazy again? I thought y'all said the blacks were lazy. Y'all said we was lazy, right?
No, but that's what they want now.
Yeah.
You know, so what Donald Trump, remember Donald Trump talking about black jobs? Black jobs is black folks working back on the plantation.
Mm-hmm.
Black jobs is taking care of their children and cooking and cleaning in their homes.
Yep.
Those are the black jobs. That's what they want.
Did
They
you
miss
know
us.
that white women couldn't own a credit card or get land in their name or open no accounts in their name
Nope.
without their husbands until
That's
black women
weird.
stepped in? Did you know that? Till the Civil Rights Act of 1964? Then they passed the 19th Amendment in the Constitution so that women can have equal rights. Did you know that? They did that because of Fannie Lou Hamer. Black women, you know, black women shit. Black queen shit. But Will's a racist. Will, you're a racist, bro. You're a racist. No, I'm not. I just tell the truth. That's real history. That's what they want. See, I don't give a fuck about your hurt feelings. I don't care about your hurt feelings. I don't care whether you like what I say or not. I don't give a fuck. All I'm going to do is tell you the truth. The truth is your ancestors were a bunch of lazy, racist, violent, bunch of goofballs with an ego as small as Trump's dick. And y'all motherfuckers are showing yourselves right now. Because Trump got to lie about everything. Everything. This motherfucker can't tell the truth to save his own life. If Trump was standing on a ledge and he had to tell one truth to stay alive, this motherfucker would die in 2 seconds. Y'all live in a world of delusion. Y'all think Trump is y'all friends. Y'all think Trump cares about you. Y'all think the Republican Party cares about you. They're good with money. They're fiscally conservative. They're the party of family values. They actually care about God. They don't give a fuck. Kevin Stepp, shut your goofy ass up and call in. Do that. Take your bitch ass on, Kevin. Nobody asked your goofy ass to come here anyway. See, that's what these fragile ego fucking powder pilgrims coming here. Oh man, thumb down, you're a liar. Prove them wrong.
Yo,
I
listen
tell
to
you
this.
what, Kevin. I tell you what. I got $500 right now for you. Right now, I got $500 right the fuck now for you to show me I'm lying. I got 500. I'll show you how deep my pockets are. I got 500. Show me I'm lying. To prove me I'm lying. Prove
And
me that
why
none of
you
this shit I
lying?
just said, that any of this shit shit I said was a lie. Prove it.
I got something for you though.
Paul
Paul Mooney.
Hundo.
Listen to this real quick while you waiting for him.
It ain't me. This shit was here when I came here. And it'll be here when I'm going to drop dead right now. Racism's are here. It's here forever. It's in the blood. Because white folks owned us and they will never get over it. Because I'm going to tell you why. I read the white book. Getting away wasn't a chapter, okay?
I love Paul Mooney.
We got away. And they ain't going to never be the same. They ain't been happy since. Go back and watch all that old shit. When they owned us, white folks is some happy white people. It's the walls and had to smile. Look at them now. They're so depressed and sad. Niggas got away. Let slavery come back tomorrow. Well, they don't want us in their little areas and all that shit. Ain't that funny? Don't want us in their neighborhood. When they own us, we was in their house.
Yep. Ooh-wee, boy. Look at here.
But when you own me, I was warming up your bed. Now there's something wrong with this picture. Shit, when they own us, we had 12 and 14 jobs. Now that we free, I'm so sorry, there's no job. Mad because we got away. Let slavery come back in the mall. They'll be on that porch. Welcome home. Get your rest. You got to go to those 12 jobs in the morning.
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy?
It is crazy.
Look, black women had their titties in your baby's mouth, but now you don't want to stand next to one. Ain't that a bitch? And now, shout out to Mahara again in the super chat. He said now Trump wants a nuclear war with Russia. Anything to deflect off these Epstein files. Trump's a fucking pedo. Y'all do know that, right?
He absolutely is.
Oh, hold on. I got to show y'all this. There y'all go. I got another one. There you go. I got another one. Trump sexually assaulted Jill Harth. Sure did. 1993. 97 CV 0000. Yeah, buddy. Filed April 30th, 1997. I'm with Christina. I like diversity in every aspect of my life. I like everybody brings something different to the table. And that's always fun. But see, I want them to defend this shit. Tell me Donald Trump ain't a pedophile. Tell me, please. I'll show you he is. I just got one thing to say in that regard. Trump ain't a pedophile. You can't tell me Trump a pedophile. Yes, I can. Like, have you ever said this about your daughter? She's voluptuous.
Well, how about he said his daughter is a hot piece of ass on the Howard Stern show.
Yep, hot piece of ass. Yep.
Who says that about their daughter, bro?
Who said that about their daughter? I got 3 daughters. I never said that about my daughters ever in life, and never will in life.
Why would you look at
kill a grown ass man to say it?
Why would you look at your daughter that way anyway?
Yep.
He's a nasty man. He's a nasty bitch.
Yep. That motherfucker looked at a 10-year-old girl going up an escalator at 46 years old and told her in 10 years I'll be dating her. Everybody Trump surrounding himself with is a fucking pedophile or pervert. Everybody. Trump's about to pardon Ghislaine Maxwell too. Just so y'all know that. Just so y'all can prepare yourselves to get mad now because Trump's fixing to fucking pardon Ghislaine Maxwell. He sure the fuck is.
Oh, you know,
he's got to bury this story.
He also put Lawrence Taylor in his cabinet, just to let you know.
And he's a fucking pedophile too. Guess what? He sexually assaulted a 16-year-old girl.
Yes, he did.
And he's a registered sex offender right now.
Yes, he is. Great NFL player, but human piece of shit.
Yep. Why is everybody around Trump a piece of shit? Pete Hegseth sexually assaulted women. He's a pervert.
Yes, he is.
Everybody in Trump's cabinet got some kind of deals with fucking kids.
Multiple wives. Pete Hegseth.
They're habitual fucking cheaters in marriage, or they're sexual assaulters of kids, or pedos, or sex traffickers, or it's always something fucked up with this fucking party. Like the worst of the worst, but then they deflect this shit and make it sound like, oh, Barack Obama is corrupt, he's treason. How the fuck is Barack Obama treasonous? That man followed the law?
I got a question for MAGA, right? So y'all talk about Pete Hegseth. Y'all say Barack Obama's an American, you know, because his father is African, even though his mom is American, right? But Pete Hegseth, both his parents were born in Europe.
Yep.
So how is Pete Hegseth an American?
Right.
Any what you guys want on tethers the FBA be talking about? Isn't Pete Hegseth a fucking immigrant?
Yep. Hey, question, Callie. How can somebody be illegal on illegal land?
Woo!
Guess they
Yeah,
don't want to talk about that.
this is indigenous American land. Like the tribes that live in my area belong
Oh,
to the
guess
Ohlone
what,
tribe.
Callie? Guess what? I'm gonna start digging into this fucking administration and see what type of shady past they got. Let's start with Christy Nome. Did y'all know? Let's play a game called Did You Know?
Piece of shit.
Did you know that Christy Nome's dad died on a farm because he was a narcissistic piece of shit and he decided to assault a horse and that horse ended up falling on top of him and killing him? Did y'all know that?
Yep.
Did y'all know that Christy Nome spent $28,000 of taxpayer money in South Dakota to buy 3 rugs for the governor's mansion in South Dakota? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that she stole $13,000 of tax money in South Dakota to get them fucking horse teeth put in her mouth?
Didn't that bitch murder her own pet too?
Yep, she killed her own dog and her own goat. She
Yeah.
had to kill the witness, but she killed her own dog and a goat because she said, I had to ease the pain. No, that stinking same stinking bitch Christy Nome that wants to pretend like that's cosplay Barbie for y'all who don't know. Cosplay Barbie. That stinking bitch. That stinking bitch is banned from every Indian reservation in the state of South Dakota. All 9 of them. Whoops. But y'all didn't know that, did you?
All these people are evil.
Every last one of them are corrupt.
And,
Every single fucking. There's not one person in the Trump administration that's a good person. There's
I
not
told
one.
you about Cash Patel,
Yep.
who's a scammer who's scamming as we currently speak right now.
Yep. Oh, Callie. Speaking of scamming, didn't the Trump fucking administration the first time call Joe Biden them the crime family?
Yes, he
Because
did.
Hunter Biden was using Joe Biden's name to get deals and get money and shit,
Yeah,
right? That's what he called them, right? So,
Yep.
question for you. What is Dunn Jr. and Eric Jr. retarded looking ass and coke sniffer?
Oh,
What are
yeah,
those two fucks doing right now?
they've been cutting deals with foreign governments.
What about that club in DC that's $500,000 a year to get in? What about that one? That ain't a conflict of interest. That ain't a violation of some hatch laws or some shit, right? Logan Act.
Brought in Saudi money, brought in UAE money,
Qatari money.
money.
Mm-hmm.
There's
But I
nothing to
thought
see.
Joe Biden was the problem. I don't ever want to hear. I don't want to ever hear Hunter Biden's name ever come up. Shit, I don't want to hear a motherfucking thing. I don't want to hear a fucking soul come. Hunter Biden though. Hunter Biden, man. Hunter Biden's. I don't want to hear shit about Hunter Biden. Not a fucking word. Don't tell me shit about that man. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Well, I got one for you, right? So in Congress, right? Piece of shit senator out of Missouri. I can't think of his name right now. Josh Hawley, right? Josh Hawley works with Democrats to come up with a bill to try to stop insider trading. Donald Trump gets out there and speaks about Rosie O'Donnell in the middle of this for whatever fucking reason, right? But he talks about, he said, then he brings up Nancy Pelosi. She should have been investigated for all the insider trading that she was doing. And what he was saying is that, yeah, it is corruption and it sounds like a good idea, but behind the scenes, he's calling Republicans and telling them to sabotage the bill.
Just like he did the border bill before Joe Biden got out of office.
Yeah, because the vice president and the president are also included in the deal. Because why? Because Donald Trump uses the White House to fucking scam.
That's all they doing. Scam. They stealing all the money they can steal before midterms. That's why Texas is trying to gerrymander. But I'm going to tell you what, Callie. Governor Gavin Newsom, that's the kind of action I was talking about. Like doing shit. Since Texas wants to gerrymander five new fucking Republican seats, guess what? Gavin Newsom said, since y'all want to play dirty ball, We're going to disband our fucking independent districting association, and we're going to redistrict the fucking state of California. And you will never win a state of California
No,
ever
it's
in the
not just
history
that.
of ever. It'll
The
be
reason
bluer than blue. It'll be Smurf balls blue.
they're gonna gerrymander it to the point where there will be no Republican Congress people.
Nope. Y'all are
Zero.
going to lose. The only reason why Republicans keep stealing seats is because Democrats keep playing by the fucking rules. Now, when they stop playing by the rules and start doing the same shit they doing, I
In New
hope
York,
Illinois follow suit.
the
I
same
hope
thing.
New York follow suit. I hope all the blue states up north start following suit. I
Illinois
hope
has
every
already
blue
done
state in this country follow suit.
that
Get rid
more
of your
though.
independent brand, your fucking redistricting committees. Get rid of all of them, and you start being like these partisan pieces of shit. Do what they doing and see how fast they win a seat.
New Jersey,
They would lose.
Massachusetts, all that shit. Get
Yep,
rid of it. They just
they
can't
will lose.
we control most of the large states anyway, so we might as well just go in and just gerrymander them motherfuckers out of existence
Yep.
since we play this game.
Yep. I hope they do that. I hope they do. I'm sitting here watching. Show is I'm watching. Show is I am watching. Show is just as soon as they hit the switch on gerrymandering in Texas, I want to see who's gonna actually have the balls to follow suit. That's what I
Oh,
want to see.
you heard what you call it? Which the piece of shit Hakeem Jeffries said. We'll look into some stuff like that, but Jasmine Crockett shouldn't overreact.
I wish he shut the fuck up. Fuck him. Fuck Corey Coon Booker. Fuck all these fucking goofballs. Get them the fuck out the way. Every fucking established corporate Democrat, vote them the fuck out. I don't give a fuck if a dog running against them. Treat them just like the Republicans. Treat them just like them. Get them the
Yeah,
fuck out the way. They ain't
he's
no
nice.
good for none of us. They're
The
just as bad
Republicans.
as the Republicans. Just as
Well,
bad.
they're nice to Republicans and they fight. They punch left.
Yep.
This is a part that I don't like about the current leadership in the Democratic Party. They always punch left. I like motherfucker. The fascists are over there. Why the fuck
Right.
are you punching left?
Ain't got no smoke for them. Just a bunch. We're gonna write you a mean-spirited letter. That'll show you.
But they fight hard. They bring out fucking tanks. They bring out B-1 bombers,
They
and
bring
they
out
bring
AT-4s and all kinds of shit. They got bazookas, machine guns. They got saws. They got 420. They got everything. They got every gun you can imagine for their own people. But they got no smoke for the fuckers that's fucking up this country.
they
They got
got
no
hella
smoke.
people on the left. They hate the left. They
They hate it.
don't hate the right, but they hate the left.
Oh yeah, they hate themselves, bro. That's some
We need
dirty ass work. That's some disgusting. That's some disgusting behavior. But
Joe Manchin.
they'll literally saw they look. They got the alley oop of a lifetime. If Democrats was smart, I would have took advantage of all this shit here, and I would be shitting on Trump and these stupid ass Republicans every second of every day. That would be a video that I would do that I would stop shitting on them. I would
Well,
shit
here,
on them left and right.
Joe Manchin said the Democratic Party needs to move to the middle. I said,
Man,
motherfuckers,
fuck the middle.
we're in the
Fuck
right.
moderate Democrats. Fuck the middle. Fuck centrist Democrats. These motherfuckers are the worst. I'm glad you told me to look up that shit you told me to look up the other night. Because I
Yeah,
went and looked.
Democrats aren't even Democrats are in our right wing right now. We
Yep.
can't. We're already right wing. We need to
John
move
Fetterman.
so we can be in
John
the middle.
Fetterman is right wing.
Yes, he is. He's a
Fuck
Zionist.
him.
He's a right wing Zionist. He's a Zion. He's a super Zionist too.
How can look? I got a question. How can anybody that says they follow Christ look at all of the shit that Benjamin Netanyahu and the IDF is doing in Gaza, starving these kids, creating famines, and doing all this shit, and you call yourself a child of God, but you sending more missiles over them for them to bomb those people some more?
Or because John Fetterman has Netanyahu's ball sack in his throat,
All in the bottom of his throat.
all in his esophagus. No hands.
Yep. Doing a swirly swirl 3000. Doing a gawk gawk 360. These motherfuckers do not care. They don't care about the right thing. They don't care. Everything about this administration is a lie. Everything about this administration is a fucking lie.
Watch the
The
shit in
job
Gaza.
numbers from here on out gonna be some lies. The economy statistics gonna be lies. Everything about this country is a lie. Because Donald Trump is a fucking liar. That's all he is. He's a fucking liar. Ain't nothing Trump ever done was good. The motherfucker is Donald Trump is a failure on everything. It's a failure.
I would just say this: Donald Trump, just give me and Will. We already agreed to go. You can
Yep,
get both.
we'll go tomorrow.
It was $5 million a piece. I promise you. I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna sell all my shit. I'm gonna get out.
Yeah, I'll sell my house tomorrow and my cars. I'll sell everything I own tomorrow. Be gone. Renounce my citizenship and everything. I will be gone tomorrow.
Never come back to this bitch again.
Nope,
And
you
like,
will never see my black ass ever again in the history of Everdom. I'll be gone.
there's some. They continue to build they're building a brand new neighborhood in Ghana now. So I'm like, bruh, all y'all who think go back to Africa, I'm going back to Africa,
Man,
but
I'll go. What
I'll
the
go
fuck?
fast.
They think what? But the thing is, these racists think that okay, you need to go back to Africa. So and give me my money, I'll go.
They act like you're supposed to be ashamed of that shit. They're like, nope.
I'm not ashamed of that shit. Africa's beautiful. I'll go.
It's all
I'll
you gotta
pack
do.
my family up tomorrow. We'll be gone tomorrow.
We'll go back there, build a whole compound so you can bring your whole family and shit like that, and be like,
Yep.
y'all, hey bro, y'all deuces. Fuck America. I feel like that's it, man. I'll never think about this place again. I won't even watch. I won't pay.
Nope.
I'll ignore
Won't
all
give
the
a
shit.
fuck. I'll live my best life in Africa. Live my best life in Africa. Live my best entire life. We'll see.
You will never
I'll
see
go
me
live on
again.
YouTube. Live. Indirect from the motherland. I am Chill Willie. Welcome to my live stream. You don't know the way. And laugh in your face. Like I'm
That's
going to stay in a country that hates me simply because of something God gave me. Melanin.
I'm gonna show y'all once again how like that's why I said all they gotta do. If Donald Trump gave us some bread, I'm gonna show y'all how quickly I'm gonna get out. Y'all think, oh no, you'll never leave. Shit.
Shit. I'll be at the airport tomorrow.
For
Tomorrow.
one way ticket to a cry. And y'all over there thinking I won't leave. I'm gonna show you. Cause y'all really don't believe that a lot that I will go. I promise
Gone.
you.
Gone. All they got to do is give us. Look, that's the reason why they won't give us reparations. They know what will happen. We'll get our black asses out this racist ass country so fucking fast, and this shit will sink to the bottom of the ocean. Nobody will ever talk about America again if black people left tomorrow. They'll never talk about this place again.
Irrelevant because black people give this place spice and soul.
Yes, we're the
Ain't
heartbeat of America, not Chevrolet. We are.
nobody for America, man.
Nope.
It's
If black people left tomorrow, dude, do you know how fucking big of a fucking crater it would leave? That's almost $3 trillion gone. Gone.
yeah. I'm gonna stick around when I can go live in something like.
Hell yeah. Bro, I'll be out living my best life, barefooted, everything. I have me a pet zebra in my front yard named Bubba. Shit, come here, Bubba. Show these motherfuckers who's boss, man. Fuck. The fuck? You y'all think it is an insult? Oh man, see, you going to Africa? Yep, bye. We'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah. Gregory Wyatt, aka Gregory X. Yeah,
Yep,
that's he
he
living
living
like
his best life right now.
he finished moving all his shit this last year. He finished moving all his shit last year to Africa. He has nothing left in America now. Nothing.
And I know he happy as hell.
Yeah. He said, yeah, see how people live?
See, it's because American exceptionalism made these dumbass racists believe a lie that that Africa was nothing but fucking huts and fucking flies and shit and malaria. That's like they did with the rest of the world. Like if you ain't never traveled outside of the United States, you would think because of the propaganda in America that every other country was a third world country. They ain't got no modernization there. They ain't got that. I never forget the first time I stepped off the plane in Japan, and I seen how modern everything was in Japan, and it was more advanced than America.
Facts. Y'all see all this
American
shit?
exceptionalism got y'all in a tizzle, bro. Y'all over here believing all this damn super America shit. This the best country in the world to live. No, it's not.
And guess where everybody else has been running to? Africa. Because this everybody know that this is the next spot. It's the next spot. This is next. It's next. It's where everybody going. Everybody coming here. So all of y'all who over there have this illusion that, oh man, no, America is the greatest at everything. Well, America is not going to continue to be the greatest at everything, and no empire lasts forever, right?
Yep.
And then we also know where all the resources are located at in the continent of Africa. But like I said before, all you got to do, Donald Trump, all you got to do is
Give us
just
our money. Cut us our check. We'll be gone tomorrow. I promise you we'll be gone tomorrow.
not
I
FBA.
swear we'll be gone tomorrow, dog.
Mari, FBA
I
going down.
swear we'll be gone tomorrow. You ain't got to look for us. You ain't got to look for us. You ain't got to look for us at all. We'll be gone tomorrow. You ain't
You
got
got
to worry about none of all black ass. Not now one nary of all black ass. You ain't got to worry about us.
FBA gonna stick around because they, that's what them niggas is. They going down with sink ship. FBA going down with sink ship. They don't. You can't. You don't want them anyway. Those are the ones that Jean-Jacques Dessalines would have gotten rid of. They're the, you know what I mean? They're the ones that Harriet Tubman. Hey, remember Harriet Tubman? She said that she would have. She said she saved 1,000. She saved 1,000. She said she would have saved 1,000 more if they knew they were slaves, right? So Harriet Tubman would have. She wouldn't have saved them niggas. She'd have let them go. And you can't. You don't want them in Africa anyway. Them
Right.
people would be agents, and they would try
You
to
don't
help.
want no coons in Africa. No coons allowed in Africa. I done said it once. I done said it 1 billion times. The reason why they will never give black folks reparations is because they're afraid we're going to leave. And when we leave, we take everything with us. The
Facts.
soul of America gets sucked out. And then y'all motherfuckers gonna be sitting around eating mayonnaise sandwich with fucking potato salad with raisins in it. And eating spinach casserole and shit. Yeah, America's gonna be great. Yeah. Oh, those blacks. Those blacks. But
Your
y'all need
sport,
us here.
your sport's gonna be slow as shit.
Yep.
Like,
America's going to go to shit fast. I'm talking about quick fast. It's gonna go to shit. It's going to go to shit.
quickly, America gonna sink into the abyss,
Yep.
and y'all, because it's
Yep.
headed to Donald Trump is determined to make sure we get it heads into the abyss.
Yep. Because
And
they don't
Donald Trump,
care. They do not. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. They don't. I ain't heard not one Magatar say anything about Trump want to have a UFC fight on the lawn of fucking the White House.
ghetto white
Like
trash.
again, Callie. The reason why Trump goes to Barack Obama is because Barack Obama is everything they thought Trump would have been, and he's not none of that.
Obama, Michelle Obama class, right?
Yep.
Donald Trump is
Pimp, what's up
ass.
with it, bro?
Let me repeat this again. Barack Obama, Michelle Obama is class.
Yep.
Donald Trump and Melania Trump are ass.
Yep. Ass crack. Ass crack.
With the doo-doo crumbs coming out of it.
They finna run this shit all the way to like the White House gonna look like a cheap ass Trump hotel room with fucking like everybody done curtailed America. They start trading with everybody else but America. And like, man, we ain't fucking with them niggas no more, man. Fuck them. They gonna
Will.
have to do it on their own. They want to be by themselves, fine. We'll let them.
No, Will, right now. So right. So right now, right? If they stop doing what they were doing right now, how long would it take America to get recovered?
Shit.
I think half a century at
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah. The irreparable damage Donald Trump did is fucking mind blowing. And it's the motherfuckers who's cheering this shit on. That's the shit right there, bud. That shit right there. Oh my God, I will vote for Donald Trump. Donald
We win.
Trump.
Look at how the winning we doing. We
Y'all
doing
is
some.
winning. Y'all ain't winning shit. You're winning in the battle of stupidity and getting fucked over.
All I see is
You're
L.
winning. You're winning. Yeah, you winning all right. You winning nothing. You're winning
I'm,
shit.
how
Nothing.
long is it recover from this shit, man? Jesus fucking Christ! But Donald Trump is
We ain't even in it. Boy, this is the longest 6 months of my fucking life.
you know all this. Donald Trump, when he's done, it's gonna take a couple centuries to recover from this shit. When he's done, if he's allowed to complete the fuckery, it's gonna take 2 centuries to recover. Yeah, y'all gonna stick around. All of y'all who want to stay and stick around and be black nativist, y'all gonna find out real quick how nasty work is gonna be
Oh
around
my
here.
God. Whew. Sweet mother of God.
Yeah, when we
Hey,
watching
did
this
you hear
nasty
about
work,
that CEO of Idaho Medical Center was found dead in a Baltimore hotel room?
I heard about it, but I didn't finish reading up on it. What to read it? Tell me more.
Okay. The CEO of Idaho Medical Center was found dead in a Baltimore hotel room on June 9th, according to police. Baltimore police responded to the 700 block of Alexander Street around 2:04 p.m. for a reported overdose. Once on the scenes, officer found 46-year-old Nicholas Manning dead. His body was taken to the medical examiner's office to determine the cause of death. Manning was the CEO of West Valley Medical Center in Caldwell, Idaho. The company confirmed. In a statement, a company spokesperson said Manning was a dedicated, mission-driven leader who loved connecting people to a shared purpose that loved dope. So that's why. Fuck him. Fuck him.
Yeah, piece of
You know
shit.
what they ain't talking about though? They ain't talking about how homicide cases went down in Baltimore since their new mayor. They ain't
Oh
talking
yeah,
about that.
that brother been doing a
That
phenomenal
brother
job.
is doing a job. You hear me? A job.
Mm-hmm.
But they ain't never gonna talk about that because black people are stupid. You know how they say black folks, black people with the blacks, the
No, it's not a good
blacks.
Detroit.
It's the blacks.
But here's the reality, right? Murders have gone down in Chicago. They've gone down in Detroit, right? They've gone down in DC, right? They've gone
Mm-hmm.
down in Maryland, and so we're looking. They've gone down in Oakland, right? The places where a lot of black folks at murders have been on the decline. But if
Mm-mm.
you talk to MAGA, they're gonna tell you that all that shit's been skyrocketing. It's just not based in reality because MAGA lives in an alternative reality world.
Yep. All you gotta do is look at Twitter for like 5 minutes and you be like, man, how could these people be this fucking stupid for real? They
Do
really
we
are
live on
that
the same
stupid.
planet? We don't live on the same planet with MAGA. MAGA
No,
lives
that is
in another dimension.
stupid based on stupid, based on stupid, based on stupid.
It's like, man, that's not what's going on. Oh, we can see it. That's it. What did you see? You don't see that when Biden was in there, he destroyed everything. That's and it says that
Oh, the
Biden
economy
destroyed
was
everything.
trash under Biden.
It's that, and it recovered this quickly. Fuck
Right.
out
In
of here.
6 months?
Hold on, but they said it recovered the day that Donald Trump took office. They said the economy's
In
going
one
good.
day?
He didn't do anything. He just got in here. How the fuck
Really?
this thing? Like I said, but this is how you know that
Really?
man is not living in the real world because they said
No.
everything went down because Donald Trump got in office one day.
They're
They said
fucking
they
retarded, bro.
they
They
did
live
a
in a world
poll.
like Trump delusion syndrome is real, bro. These motherfuckers are delusional as fuck. They believe, man, see, Trump made see it rained yesterday because Trump said it rained. And by damn it, it rained yesterday. Sure did. Told us, see, Trump made it rain yesterday. Sure did. Not the weather.
Trump being
Oh,
alive is
Trump,
proof
Trump,
that
Trump the
things get
reason
better.
why Trump see Trump the reason why my lights came on just now. You just hit the switch, bitch. Oh, Trump's the reason why my lights came on. These motherfuckers
Trump
are really
approved
that fucking
everything.
delusional, for real.
Yeah,
They
Trump.
are really that delusional.
Trump improved everything.
Delusion.
You get
Delusion.
life was terrible until Donald Trump got here.
Right. Lying to themselves. They only believe it's terrible because Trump was crying and whining like a bitch every 5 seconds. Crying and whining. They thought they elected from me. And these dumbass, yeah, they thought they elected from my master Trump. Yeah, y'all fucking retarded asses was over here just spousing this fucking bullshit nonsense. Man,
They said Donald
y'all
Trump
support pedophiles.
they said Donald Trump fixed inflation in like 5 hours. This can't be real, but it is. That's how
Yep.
you know the cult is real.
Yep.
The code is
Yep.
real, man, because they don't live in the real world. They live
Yep.
in some other world. They live in some other dimension that I've never heard of before. Because I'm like, we're looking at the same thing. What the fuck are you saying that I'm missing? Because there's
Right.
no way you're looking at what I'm looking at, and you're saying that Donald Trump fixed everything. That's just not based in reality.
They don't live in reality though. They never have. They never lived in reality ever in their life. They never lived in reality. Nothing. Nothing about these motherfuckers says reality whatsoever. It doesn't. It don't. Nothing about them says reality. What reality? What's that? Reality. Oh, that hurts my feelings. I gotta retreat back to Delulu land. I gotta go back to Trump's Delulu headquarters. And they
You
go right back over there, back to Trump's delusion headquarters, where Donald Trump in his head think he's some muscled up superhero when he's really fat with cankles. And then Donald Trump is not a fucking failure like in reality. He ain't got over 40,000 lawsuits because he's a fucking fraud and a
Yeah,
crook.
they follow Steve Bannon and what's the other dumb bitch that you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
That's not in office. Yeah, they follow those two. Steve Bannon was saying Donald Trump is the greatest president of our lifetime. He's doing such an amazing job, and you know, um, he can't release the Epstein files because the deep state, they threatened to take him out. So Donald Trump is the deep state. Fuck you talking about? And on top of that too, Steve Bannon, we know that you also did an interview with Jeffrey Epstein, and you
Yep.
have hours and hours of unreleased tape, and we
Yep.
know that it implicates Donald Trump. So that's why you're never going to release it because you're a piece of shit too. And you
Yep.
also you also were an image consultant for Jeffrey Epstein, Steve Bannon. We
Mm-hmm.
know that you were telling Jeffrey Epstein how to wash his image, his reputation.
Mm-hmm.
You taught him how to soften his reputation to try to make him look better, even though this guy's a fucking pedophile.
Hey, did you know that Donald Trump and his raggedy ass stupid administration opened a fucking special prosecutor uh investigation into Jack Smith?
Yes, he did.
I can't wait for Discovery for that one. I can't wait.
I
I
can't.
can't I
I
can't
can't
wait.
wait. You know that Donald Trump they still haven't dropped their lawsuit with the New York Times.
Of
I'm
course
like,
not.
come on, go follow through with it, Donald Trump. Follow through so they can get Discovery. It's like, man, follow through. Because when Discovery comes out, we gonna learn all that shit, bro. We get to learn more.
Yep. This shit gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun watching these fucking window licking fucking retards. I can't wait. I can't. I really can't. I can't wait. I can't wait. Wait till this shit start hitting their ass. Wait. It's gonna hit their ass like a sledgehammer. And they're gonna
No,
be
they're
like,
gonna, they're gonna
I
say,
can't even afford groceries. And y'all gonna be having GoFundMe's and
you
shit.
know, Donald Trump would say, this is Joe Biden's economy. We warned you about it. It's going to take some time to fix it. Got to go through a little bit of pain, but we're going to get it all right. But you got to
Yep.
understand, Joe Biden did this. No, the tariffs that did it
Yep. You did this. You did this.
because the economy was supposed to actually start to improve, right? Things were actually on the right path. Now there's some more, of course, that needs to be done, right? But now we've gone the total opposite way. Instead of going in a positive direction, Republicans always make sure that we have a disaster economy because
Yep.
they get in and destroy every time. That's the history.
Yep.
Democrats
And
fix
then
Republican
Democrats
mess.
come and clean that shit up, and then they be quiet when the Republicans blame them for the fuck up, and they fucked it
Yeah,
up.
the Republicans right get into talking about we got to cut spending. We got to cut spending. We got to do this and make all these cuts. We need austerity. I said no. We need to spend in order to and grow the economy. We need Keynesian economics, not austerity. Austerity actually causes restricts growth. It's terrible for the economy.
Yep.
But Republicans, on the we also know the Keynesian economics. Not only does it stimulate the economy, it also helps you pay off the national debt. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Hey, did you
A
know they
whole
trying to put out a Venmo and a Cash App for somebody to pay money towards the fucking national debt?
Yeah, I saw
Why
that
did,
shit.
after they just passed this big beautiful scam?
Which is it's a whole big grift. a huge cash giveaway for the wealthiest
Yep.
people in the country. Why? Because Donald Trump is trying to help other billionaires become trillionaires.
Yep. But
And
guess
Elon
what
Musk is
though,
the one
Callie?
too.
Callie, when Christy Nome and fucking Tulsi Flabbert stinking asses, these two fucking bimbo dumb bitches try. Oh man, Trump, Obama committed treason. Obama committed. Did they not? Did they forget in Helsinki when Donald Trump was performing fellatio on the stage there that
Yep.
Vladimir Putin said, "Yes, I helped Trump"
Yes, he did.
out of his own mouth,
Yes, he did.
and it was on video?
But before we even got to go to the Vladimir Putin shit, because we just go to January 6th, where Donald Trump incited an insurrection. That's real. That's treason right in our
Treason
face. Right in our face.
on national TV.
What on? And Donald Trump during his campaign, I'm talking about during the first term, right before the first term when he was running for office,
Yep.
he told his supporters to assault people, beat
Yep.
them, and he would actually pay for their you know what I'm talking about. He would
Pay for
pay
their
for
legal
freedom,
fees.
pay for
Sure
the legal
did.
fees, pay for freedom.
Remember that
Yes,
old white man hit that black dude at that Klan rally in North Carolina?
yes, he did.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, it's Donald. Hold on, but Barack Obama's the one that divided America.
Hey, look. Hey, you want to see a coon? Hold on, let me show you a coon. Hold on, listen to this shit. Listen to this fucking coon right here. Listen to how these both. There's
Oh,
not one Democrat saying Obama is innocent. Listen.
I saw that goofy
y'all
nigga.
motherfuckers know Obama wrong, and this how I know y'all motherfuckers know Obama wrong. Why ain't nobody on the news outlet saying that Obama is innocent? Why ain't none of the Democrats on the news outlet saying Obama is innocent? I ain't seen not one Democrat say Obama is not.
Hey, dumbass. Guess what? The media is paid for by Republicans, and they're not allowed to say anything like that. Oh, continue.
Obama not
Matter
guilty of
of
shit
fact,
they accusing him
y'all
of.
He
gotta
can't see through them thick ass glasses. The writing on the wall, bro.
hold on, but
Mainstream media ain't mainstream media no more. They're the
hold on.
fucking
True or
echo
false?
chamber for Trump.
Have they been canceling shows of people on the left?
Yep. Stephen Colbert. Canceled.
Stephen Colbert and Jon Stewart said he's next.
Yep.
He also made the South Park apologize. So where's all this political left power when it comes to media? Here's my question, bro. Why is there such a rise in
Leave me alone.
these niggas who over here saying that white people are always right no matter what, especially
Yep.
white
Like that
wingers.
struggling and cooning damn podcast on YouTube. That fucking coon said, I love the white man.
Of
White
course,
man ain't never done me no never mind. They never done me no nothing. So did. Cause they coons.
Mm-hmm.
Coons. Coons don't give a fuck about their own people. They don't care about their ancestor sacrifice. They don't care. They
Not at all.
coons. They soulless. They're walking around in black skin with napkins over their fucking faces because they're coons.
The white man always right. You niggas is always wrong. Who
You
you
don't
think I'm
see
gonna
them
say?
big ass fucking coon eyes? Y'all don't see that? Look at them big ass coon eyes. Look at them. Look at them coon eyes. Just a cooning. Look, massa, I can do a little dance for you, little massa. Look, massa, I's a good nigga.
Look at the rise of all of the Thomas Sowell bootlicking niggas who
Yeah,
think that
bootlicking sellout niggas. That's some crazy shit.
Thomas Sowell is such a fucking cool. I like, bro. I said, he said, black folks ain't got no culture. Black folks got their culture from the hillbillies. You know, because black folks, that's not who we lost our culture. We didn't have no. I said, nigga, I can show you cultural retention, bitch ass nigga. I said, this is how I know that a lot of you niggas who will be out here bugging or cutting jigs and shit don't know our history. So y'all say all this, you say all these different things, just like I fucking hate you, FBA. Just said, this one dude got up and said, what's African about our culture? I said, well, the people spoke for themselves. We can also see it in our culture today. So I'm like, I can show you all this shit, all the Africanisms, but I'm not trying to redirect the conversation right now. But I'm just tired of all these niggas who are on this white right ringers are right.
Right.
I'm sick of you niggas. I'm tired of y'all.
While systematically fucking over the country.
Facts.
Systemically fucking over the country every time.
Getting rid of Black history.
Look, question back to Obama being a traitor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If Obama was a traitor to the country, then why did George Papadopoulos plead guilty? Why did Michael Flynn plead guilty? Why did Steve Bannon plead guilty? I'm not talking about they were found guilty. I'm talking about pled guilty. The only one that was found guilty was Roger Stone. And also, he was found guilty of fucking witness tampering and shit and intimidating witnesses. So you mean to tell me those folks said under Trump, these arrests happened under fucking Trump now. Now, Obama magically skirted back into office while Trump was in office, while this fucking Russian investigation was going on, and made these bitch ass niggas plead guilty to some treasonous shit that Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, and deep state so-called y'all motherfuckers are the dumbest motherfuckers alive. Y'all fall for anything.
Right? So we know that which you know what I'm talking about. The Tim, you know that piece of shit who wears the beanie all the time with the headphones. I forgot his name is Tim something. You know what I mean?
Poole, that fucking Russian puppet. Yeah,
Tim
him.
Poole, Charlie Kirk.
Yep.
Right? We know all these folks were receiving money from Russia.
Yep.
That's a fact. That's something that's
solid gold fact.
It was investigated. We actually got the evidence to support that shit, and none of the motherfuckers actually really pushed back against that shit whatsoever. None of them.
I gotta show you some more shit. Hold on. I gotta show you some more shit. Hold on. I got to show you some more shit.
The assets of Jeffrey Epstein has been stalled indefinitely by the Trump administration, which has revoked access to sensitive Treasury documents that have been granted under Biden. The Senate Finance Committee started looking into Epstein's finances in 2022 when Oregon Senator Ron Wyden discovered that Wall Street billionaire and Trump ally Leon Black vastly overpaid Epstein for tax and estate planning services. I started digging into Black and found that he had not only paid Epstein 5 times as much as a CEO's salary, but in 2023 he reached a $65 million settlement agreement with the U.S. Virgin Islands, home to Epstein's infamous trafficking island, in exchange for immunity from an Epstein-related prosecution. This immunity was granted despite prosecutors' conclusion and Black's admission that Epstein used the money Black paid him to partially fund his operation in the Virgin Islands. And that takes us back to the Treasury. The Finance Committee used Black's massive overcompensation of Epstein and admission that he helped bankroll the island to justify their request to access sensitive information held by the Treasury that could reveal tax.
Tissues, I gotta teach you a lesson. You said they're lying, but I'm not an Obama fan either. 2008 bailout is all I have to say. Nope, that's wrong too. Guess where that bailout happened? It happened under George Bush. It happened before Barack Obama even took office. So wrong. That is wrong. Matter of fact, PBS got a whole fucking series of what really happened during the bailout after the Great Recession. Because I used to say that. Barack Obama bailed out Wall Street, man, gave them a clean start to start over scamming people again, and they the one that created this shit.
Trouble Asset Relief Program started under George W. Bush.
Yes. George Bush did that shit in December, I think it was December of 2008. Right before Barack Obama didn't take office in January 20th, 2009. That did not happen. Obama didn't do it. He got blamed for it because people are misinformed and uneducated.
No, look at it. It's called Troubled Asset Relief Program. TARP.
Let's Google, shall we?
Yep.
Troubled Asset Relief Program. Trouble. There we go. Boom. There we go. The TARP. Okay. Although Congress initially authorized $700 billion for TARP in October 2008.
George W. Bush.
Gotta show y'all. Hold on, gotta share my site. I gotta share my source. Sorry, guys. That's on the U.S. Treasury website. It's not a news organization, just so y'all know. So you can read that right there. It says October 2008. Barack Obama did not take office until 2009. George Bush's administration did that shit. Sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta show y'all the facts. Cause who signed it? George Bush. Did you not hear what I just said, Tissues? That right there is right. Go on the website. Google the TARP. Google TARP. Trouble Asset Relief Program. Google it. It'll do you a heap of justice. It'll do you a heap of justice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to
And
stop.
matter of fact, Obama couldn't have signed that shit unless Congress authorized it. Because the
Facts.
president does not control the purse strings in America at all. Congress does. Whoops.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you what Barack Obama did do. Right, Barack Obama took some of TARP money and actually saved the auto industry.
Yes, he did with Cars for Clunkers.
Mm-hmm.
Remember it. Remember it.
And
Yep.
then I think it was which was it again? Was it General Motors, right?
Yep.
General Motors was
Ford,
sold
General
to the
Motors.
was sold to Fiat.
Mm-hmm.
Fiat bought General Motors.
Mm-hmm. Ally
So
Financial. They saved Ally Financial. They saved GM. They
mhm,
saved Chrysler. They
mhm.
saved who else is on here? And I'm still on the Treasury website, by the way. Just let y'all know.
He said, how does Callie remember this shit?
I remember.
I got a good memory
Oh
when it
shit,
comes to
Cali,
this.
because we were there. We were fucking there.
I was reading them and I was reading through all these different documents and all that shit like that when
Man,
the shit
listen
was
here.
going down.
Listen here. Listen here.
Yeah,
Listen here. Lord
don't get me
Jesus.
started on the
Have
casino.
mercy. Have mercy.
Don't get me started on the casino shit that was going on the credit default swaps that was taking place under George W. Bush. Woo!
Woo-wee! Lord
You know the credit
Jesus.
default swaps? The
Oh
gambling
Lord
that was
Jesus, it's a
taking place.
far. It's
The
a far,
gambling that was
Lord
taking place
Jesus.
with the big banks, right? The credit
Yep.
default swaps. I said, yeah, I can tell. We can talk about all that shit was going
Every
on.
bit
Oh,
of
yeah.
it. Look, the reason why I've softened my views on Obama is because I started doing research. And the research came back and told me, dude, you was full of shit. I was full of shit. I was. I ain't ashamed to admit it.
I mean,
I ain't.
all the things that Barack Obama could have did better. Yes, was he perfect? No. Did he
No, he
have some
wasn't.
issues? Did he have
I ain't never
issues?
said he was.
Yes,
I
he had.
never say he was perfect.
I,
Never,
ha- I,
ever.
I still have some issues with some of the shit that he did. I
Yep.
thought that he was too friendly. He was actually too friendly to some banks and some corporations. I
Yep.
thought he should have pushed back harder when it
Yep.
came to his healthcare bill as
Yep.
well. He should have put in
Because
a
the
public.
Republicans sabotaged it the moment it was signed into law.
Mhm.
So
And he
yeah, there's
and
that.
another thing I used to get pissed off with about Barack Obama,
That was
right?
Paul
Was
Ryan. That was Paul
being
Ryan doing that shit.
oh yeah,
Sabotage him and
no, but
John
Barack
Boner
Obama
was
over there to keep
sabotaging that bill the moment it was signed into law. They
well,
did.
actually, before Paul Ryan, it was actually Mitch McConnell came up with the plan.
Yep.
Uh,
Mitch McConnell said he's gonna sabotage him the day of his inauguration. He
Mhm.
said that shit right there.
But my problem with Obama too, right? After Republicans were showing you that they weren't going to work with you, still
Mm-hmm.
trying to reach out and work with them too. That was one of his issues too. But Barack Obama centrist, right?
Yep.
And so I wanted Barack Obama to be more left,
I
and
did
I
too.
think that I think that he's never going to be more left. He's moderate. And so
Right.
me personally, I would prefer. I mean, would I prefer to have Barack Obama over And he's on because I know Barack Obama will win. I know for sure. That's
Factual.
one of the reasons why
Factual.
I would choose Obama over the other people because I'm not sure that the other people can win the way that I know Barack Obama can win. Barack Obama
Facts.
will beat Trump easily.
He'll stump a mud hole in his ass and walk it
Yeah.
dry. He'll do
So
that.
it's- so yeah, that's the only reason 'cause I need to get this guy out of here. But other than that, though, if I can guarantee someone like Zoran Mondani can get in, I would actually prefer someone like him over Obama because he's more in line with me
More
politically.
progressive. He's more
Yeah.
progressive.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got real fucking plans on how to
Facts.
do enact what he's planning on enacting, and that's what scares the shit out of the fucking corporate Democrats and the
Mm-hmm.
Republicans. It scares the fuck out of them because he has a plan, and he has a plan that's documented, and he also has a way of paying for it. Because the first thing these fuckers start screaming out, as soon as you say some shit about paying and taking care of the fucking poor and working class, oh, how are you going to pay for it? But they ain't asked that question when they gave fucking billionaires and corporations fucking billions and trillions of dollars, did they? No, they didn't say. They didn't ask not one time where the money was coming from.
No, but
We're
this is
gonna
why
cut
I'm,
here,
this
cut
is why
here,
I'm back
cut
in
there.
Tim
We're
Walz
gonna
now.
cut over here. We're gonna cut all this shit here, and then boom, we're gonna have all this right here.
No, but this is
Slim
why I'm
for the
back in Tim
chickens.
Walz now. I'm back in Tim Walz. Tim Walz back single payer healthcare system. He
Yes,
back to free college. I like
yes.
this is where we have to go now.
He's
We're
doing
in
it
the
in his
mode of
state.
need to move west. Yep.
He's doing it in his states with results.
Facts.
So,
He
so
has.
I mean,
He
that's one
has a
thing to
record.
talk about it, but it's a dude. See,
His
Tim
record.
Walz
His record
is
is
the
there.
type of politician I like because he don't just talk about it; he does work.
He has the record.
Yes.
He can stand on his record. His
Yep.
record is fucking phenomenal.
Amazing. 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 I was doing research to him when Kamala Harris picked him as a vice president candidate.
Yeah, oh yeah,
I
that's
did my
good.
research into him, and
She
I was
made
like,
a mistake.
damn, this dude is killing it in his state.
No, the mistake that she made was listening to these corporate idiots
Corporate
consultants.
Democrats.
Yeah, the corporate idiot consultants. When she was doing when she was listening to herself
Yep.
and she was being natural, she was kicked. The polls showed she was starting to pull away from Donald Trump. The
Yep.
moment they told her, said, "You need to pull back and you need to rein in all these insults and calling people weird."
Calling them weird is
And,
no,
talking
Kamala. You
about,
should have did
no,
what the fuck you was doing. Fuck
no,
them
she said, "Oh,
folks.
you're talking about helping the people. You need to rein that stuff in. You're talking about giving people a tax credit to buy a home. Rein that stuff in. You don't want to talk about that too much anymore." That's when she was winning.
Yep.
Big
Whooping
heavily.
ass and taking names without even trying. Cause all she had to do was get on stage and be herself. That's it.
Yep.
And then you could
She,
tell when she got that corporate battery put in her back when she
yep.
brought Liz Cheney in, which was a mistake.
No, but even before Liz Cheney, it was Biden's consultants that she listened to. I was like, no, listen to yourself. You had it right.
Yep.
You had it right.
Yep.
Your instincts were actually correct.
Yep.
Don't listen to these people. Fire
Yep.
them. She didn't. She listened to them all the way. She started pivoting to the right and
Yep.
started being a very
Going
corporate
more centrist and
and
moderate. And she
destroyed
should have
herself.
stayed right and left where she was.
Yep.
Talk about your policies, talk about your plans, shit on Trump, shit on the Republicans. That's what you
And
do.
she would have won easily, man.
She would have won easily if she didn't
She
listen. And
was
see, that's why I appreciate what she said on Stephen Colbert's show. She said one thing that took me by surprise was the capitulation of everybody, the weakening and bending of the knees of these fucking cowards who did all this talking, tough Tony talk. Oh man, see, we're for democracy. No, you're not. No, you're not. Where's Chuck fucking Schumer at right now? Where's Nancy Pelosi's
bending the
stinking ass
fascists,
at? Where the fuck
bending
these
the fascists.
motherfuckers at?
He said,
When
"We got to meet
democracy
them
is literally
first."
falling apart, it's on fire right now. What the
No, I'm
fuck are y'all doing? They just watch it. They got their phones out recording democracy getting his ass whooped on camera.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. When it comes to dealing with fascists, right? Do
Mm-hmm.
you meet fascists or you beat down
You
fascists?
beat the fuck out of them
You don't meet them
without
halfway, right? You don't
impunity.
like, you don't capitulate to fascists. You don't
Yep.
be like, well, we got to cut deals with them. No, you don't. They're fascists. You vote against everything.
Right.
They're not presenting anything that's worth a damn.
Right.
Now's the time to vote against everything. Like, no, we don't support shit. You do. You should have never supported. Like they helped pass the big beautiful bill. He said, "Well, we got all this." Hey, people were telling you, the people in your party, your voters, your base was telling you, vote against it, vote against it, vote against it. But you know what happened, Chuck Schumer? Your donors told you to vote for it,
Mm-hmm.
and you listened
Oh,
to them
hey,
over
Callie. Hey, Callie, I
the.
gotta get this one real quick, dog. I gotta get this. I'm sorry for interrupting you. Tissues. I'm gonna explain something to you. Barack Obama had to be cordial to Bush, had to be cordial to Trump because he's black. That's it. That's all. He had to be chummy with these motherfuckers because he's black. He don't have the privilege of being able to shit on these motherfuckers without impunity, without backlash or his family being threatened.
This
He's
this this
black.
is this is such a lazy take. You see, but stop saying
It
there's
is
a big difference between them. I said there is a massive difference. Let me ask
massive.
you something, tissues. So
Massive. I
if
already done
Kamala
got
Harris,
rid of that fucking bullshit argument anyway. Because
yeah, but
anybody who
If
says
Kamala
that
Harris
the
is in office,
Republicans and the Democrat parties are the same really ain't watching what the fuck is going on. There's only
no,
one party that's bending the knee to authoritarianism and fascism. That's the Republicans. There's only
let
one party
me
that stole
ask you
health
a
care from
question.
16 million people. That's Republicans. There's only one party that led every fucking recession in my lifetime. That's Republicans. There's only one party that's sucking Donald Trump off every chance they get. That's Republicans. There's only one party that protects fucking pedophiles, sex traffickers, and fucking child abusers. That's Republicans. You don't come in here telling me that fucking Republicans and the Dems are the fucking same. No, the fuck they're not. They got certain members of the Democratic Party that are fucking rhinos.
He want to
But
call
of
in.
course, But
He want to
at
call
the
in.
same time, if you want to put these parties on a full broad brush scale and look at them as a whole fucking party, they're nowhere near the same at
He
all.
wants to call in.
And you
He
also
wants-
got to remember the whole time Barack Obama was in office, the first 2 years he spent repairing the bullshit Bush did. Then after 2010, it was Republicans running the House and the Senate. You got to remember that shit. So they voted for it. They
He wants to call
filibustered
in.
the fuck out this man.
He
So
wants to
y'all
call
need
in.
to go watch Frontline. Go on YouTube tissues and watch Frontline and go and watch to see what happened when the Tea Party invaded the fucking White House. Go
Well,
watch
if you
that
don't do
shit.
that, you better do it now because PBS is going away. Just to let you know. But he wants to call in. Let him call in.
Won't.
Let him call him and let him call in and explain how the Republicans and Democrats ain't much different. I want to hear this shit.
I want
Let
to
him
hear it
call in.
too. I want to hear that shit. Cause that right there,
I'm looking at it.
that's a wild take.
Yeah, because
When you got
Medicaid.
policy on book, dude, I do this for a living, dog. Tish, you been here long enough to know I do this shit for a living. Me and Callie literally go to the Congress.gov and look up HR numbers to see who's doing what. Every policy the Republicans ever passed have benefited rich people and corporations. It's always shat on us. Every policy Democrats pass benefits the working and poor class. That's a fact. You can feel however you want to feel about either party, but the facts are still the fucking facts. And I'm going on the side of the facts, period, because that's all I look at. I look at facts. Facts don't give a fuck whether you like whoever you like or not. Don't give a fuck. Don't care
But isn't
about if I like them,
are
if
the
you like
Democrats
them,
trying to
if
jump the
Callie
14th
like them,
Amendment?
if anybody in this chat like, they don't like it.
I don't even like the Democrats. But are the Democrats trying to get rid of the 14th Amendment right now, or is that the Republicans?
Facts. LBJ was a Democrat.
He was racist, but he still signed policies in the law which benefit black folks.
Facts.
So go ahead and call in.
Facts.
Go ahead. If you want to call in.
Facts.
And explain this shit. Explain how they're the same. I want to hear this shit.
Facts. I want to hear facts. That's what I want to hear. All I care about is facts. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I care about FACTS. 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 I don't give a fuck about none of that. Y'all not gonna do that lazy ass fucking straw man argument. Oh, the Dems are just like the Republicans. No, sir. No, sir. The party of racists is the Republican Party. Do the moderate Democrats and the centrist Democrats mirror the fucking Republican Party? Me and Callie already said yes. We already said, but is that the majority of the party? No, the fuck it's not. It's not.
Just the line, just call it right there. The line is right there, bro. You can see the numbers right there on this. I'm looking in the chat. You can see it.
It's pinned to the top.
833-328-3756.
Extension 800.
It's right there.
I want to hear this shit too.
I want you to hear this shit too. These people are the same. We got a whole fascist party and the other party, even though they're fucking weak, right? They're still, the policies that they've actually passed are superior and actually have benefited people.
Facts.
So I want you to explain this shit.
That's my whole argument right there. They may have some similarities, but they're nowhere near the fucking same. At all. At all.
All right. Well, just type it in, bro. Just type the number in.
Pick up your phone, call the number. I can't wait for that big, beautiful obituary to come out. I can't wait for that shit.
Shit, I'm pretty. You call people before, bro. Call the number. We type it in.
AB, bro. I'm like AB in 2014. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. I don't care if we cool or not. I'm not gonna let nobody, and I mean nobody try to muddy the water with these lazy ass arguments with no proof. And I'm giving you proof right now. You can go on Congress.gov and you can look up every HR number that's been passed in your lifetime, and you're gonna see who bends towards who. Who bends towards rich people and corporations? Who bends towards, a matter of fact, I'll do this. Who cut the effective tax rates? Republicans or Democrats?
Mm-hmm.
Republicans. Ronald
Who just
Reagan started it.
Who just cut Medicaid? Who's making
Republicans.
Social Security?
Republicans.
Who's voted against raising wages?
Republicans.
Who's
Who
voted
voted against canceling student debt? Republicans.
Who's voted to bust unions?
Republicans.
Who's voted against improving infrastructure?
Republicans. Who voted against improving the border? Republicans. We can do this all day, bro. And I ain't even looked up, I ain't Googled shit yet.
Nope.
I have not Googled one fucking thing yet. I can literally sit here and rattle off for hours and hours on end the difference between Dem policies and Republican policies. And these motherfuckers are light years apart, night and day.
They're not even close at all.
It's not even apples and apples.
Which parties cut the deficit?
Democrats.
Which parties blown up the deficit?
Republicans. It's statistically proven.
Over and over. And you can look it up. The data's there. CBO.
Get in data hotline at Trill Will.
Can you hear me?
Yep. I want to hear this. Now tell me, because
what I'm trying to tell you is, like I've been saying, who is LBJ? LBJ exposed the most out of everybody. And who was he? He was a Democrat. Stop trying to act like we don't know that the Democrats are shit too. I'm not trying to say that the Republicans then turn into this bag of bullshit, super racist party. I'm not trying to say that at all.
They've been there.
Hold on. I'm not trying to say that the Dems and reps are the same. I'm not trying to say that at all. What I'm trying to say is, let's stop trying to fall for this bullshit optics that, hey, these guys are shit. These guys must be the good guys, and let's start being.
That wasn't our argument. That wasn't our argument, Tissue. That wasn't our argument, bro.
The only thing I'm saying, like, stop trying to act like what I'm saying. Oh, I'm rep. I'm this and I'm that. I'm not that at all. You know, goddamn well who the fuck I am. What I'm trying to say is progressive arguments. Because we can bash MAGA tards all fucking day. But what I'm saying is, yes, we already see the bullshit within them, but now let's focus on the bullshit within us so that we can fix this shit or move to a third party. Because what's going on is the same bullshit. If we don't act like we're gonna leave the fucking Democratic Party, if they don't fix this shit, then we keep on feeding the same bullshit down our throat. And as far as what I was saying about Obama, yes, thank you, first black, but thank you. But come on now, he just done way more for us. That last term, he could have done.
You know what? If Barack Obama did an inkling of anything for black folks, you know what would have happened? They would have ran his ass to the Supreme. They would have ran his ass to the Supreme Court.
We already said that
they would have ran Barack Obama's ass to the Supreme Court ASAP Rocky, and none of his policies would have passed.
How
many black presidents have we had? How many black presidents have we had, dog? We gotta look at the world in reality, bro. This man was a black man.
The second term,
how? He had a whole Republican Congress and Senate. How the fuck was he gonna do it? They filibustered everything. You remember when look, I'll give you an example. I will give you an example. When Trayvon Martin got killed, he tried to pass gun laws. What happened? What happened? Bro, I don't want to hear none of that shit. What happened, bro? When Trayvon Martin got murdered by George Zimmerman, he got shot and killed. Barack Obama cried in the Rose Garden and tried to pass gun laws.
What year was that? And tell me, so I don't remember all around Trayvon.
I'm asking you. You don't have to know a specific date. Just know when Trayvon Martin got murdered. When he got murdered, and Barack Obama stood in the Rose Garden and cried and said, Trayvon Martin looked like he may be his son. And he tried to pass gun legislation. What happened?
He tried to do background checks.
Ain't no optics. Who passes laws?
You sound, oh, he cried. I don't care. You showed emotion. Then you executive order.
Dude, question. Who the fuck passes laws?
Executive order all day and forever. We complain about it, but what can we do? Like he ain't both sides. Probably have to implement this. He didn't have to keep on going what he said.
Boy, you so lost.
Stop acting like he had nothing to do with it.
Boy,
Stop
you so
acting like there
lost.
wasn't wars underneath Obama. Stop acting like he didn't bail out the rich underneath Obama. Stop acting like you don't know better. You know better, right?
Do you know constitutional law? Do you know constitutional law? Do you know constitutional law? Do you know Constitution? Let's talk about Constitution. Let's talk about the Constitution. Let's talk about the Constitution.
That's what we need to focus on before we can go to the next third part.
Filibuster, right?
Hold on, I got something for you. I got something for you. So, question. Since you want to rattle off and tell me how law works, who passes laws in this country? Who passes law in this country? I'm just asking you these questions. Who passes law in this country? No, you said Barack Obama could have passed all these bullshit laws when Barack Obama had no fucking. Barack Obama had no. How the fuck are you supposed to hear anything when you talking over me?
I'm not doing that with you, sir. Did I not say executive?
Shut the fuck up. Now, being that you don't want to fucking listen, now I'm gonna talk. First of all, the president don't pass no goddamn laws. All they do is sign them into law. Period. The legislative branch passes shit into fucking law. Do we understand? Because y'all get fucking confused with how law works.
Hold on, Will. We gotta go to the details first, right? The shit starts in the committee, right? So we'll have shit that start in the committee, right?
The
So
president cannot pass no goddamn laws by itself.
and it
None.
has to come out of the
Zero.
committee.
Name one fucking president in the history of America that passed laws by themselves. That bypass Congress, that bypasses the legislative branch, that bypasses them and do what the fuck they want.
It don't. It has to go through the House committees, right? Has to go through the city committees. It has to reach the House and Senate.
Executive orders get knocked down by Congress. 2/3 of Congress, and they had that shit.
We're
on top talking about, dude.
After the House comes out of committee, the House votes for it on the House floor. They have to send it to the Senate,
God,
right?
Damn, they don't know how, man, bro. You know the problem? Motherfuckers think they know so goddamn much. And I used to be like that until I actually started looking up who does what. And one thing that Trump showed me is that the president don't really have no motherfucking power. Unless Congress concedes their power, like right the fuck now. The reason why Donald Trump's executive orders see the light of day is because Congress lets them. Because the Republicans are in power. The whole time Barack Obama was in office trying to pass motherfucking laws, they kept getting filibustered by the Senate. Mitch McConnell got the fucking nickname the fucking Reaper.
Facts.
The Reaper.
Also blocked
Barack Obama. Man?
Also blocked Barack Obama Supreme Court appointee. Blocked that as well. But not to mention on too, right? They
I'll
also
tell you motherfucking weak, bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
U.S. Supreme
dumbass. Get the fuck out
US
my fucking chat. That's what you can do, MAGA. Fuck you. How about that one? How about that one? Motherfucker, like I said, any motherfucker can get it. Even you, bitch ass nigga. Come in here and think you know everything. Motherfucker, you watch me for months and you see all I do is meticulously go through fucking records and look at how shit works. Because our people are the most lost and confused motherfuckers when it comes to politics. You don't know what the fuck you talking about.
It's like
you
FBA.
Fuck with me on your worst day.
He's like
your
FBA,
weak
right?
ass came in here trying to shit on Obama like it was his fault, like he was passing laws by himself.
No.
He had a whole Tea Party of Republicans that came in to the amount of 89 fucking people in the Senate and Congress at the same goddamn time. How the fuck was he gonna get something passed?
They were dedicated.
Stupid ass.
They were dedicated.
He could have passed shit for black people and black people only. Fuck you. No, he couldn't. They would have ran his ass to the appeals court, the 3rd Circuit, the 11th Circuit, and the 9th Circuit would have chewed his ass up and spit his ass out. And then if it made it past there, it would have went to the Supreme Court where it would have got knocked the fuck down.
Facts.
No president. Why do you think Kamala Harris told your stupid ass that, why I can't pass reparations for black people? You know why she couldn't? Because she knew it would get shut down for racial bias. You fucking idiots.
You can't.
Damn, motherfuckers make my ass. Man, bro, I swear to God, man. This is why we lost right here. This it. Motherfuckers always thinking they know shit and don't even take 2 seconds to go and research shit and look up how fucking constitutional law works. Constitutional law said there's 3 co-equal branches of government: legislative, executive, and judicial branches. The legislative writes the fucking laws. The executive branch executes the fucking laws. The judicials, they do the precedent. They actually read and they actually decipher what the law is. The fuck out of here. Trying to sell me on this fucking Barack Obama. Barack Obama could have did more for us. What the fuck could he have done? What are he gonna do? Wave a magic wand and all of a sudden he just do shit for black folks? Y'all fucking retarded, bro. Fucking stupid.
No, but this is my issue, right? So we continue to deal with these folks who don't really understand. Like I said, don't understand that there's committees, there's a process that it has to go through, right? And it doesn't just go to the House and Senate and they just agree and they just pass it. No, it has to go through subcommittees. It has to come out of subcommittees. It has to hit the floor. It has to go from the Senate to the House or from the House to the Senate. So there has to be corrections that have to be made. They have to match up.
It's got to be sponsored. It's got to be sponsored. It's got to go on the floor. It's got to be voted for. It's got to be voted for even to be brought up into a conversation. Then it's got to be voted on again for them to actually vote on the measure. Then it's got to be voted again. Then it goes back. Then it goes for the final vote. Then it goes on the floor. Then it gets sent to the Senate. Senate does the same fucking thing. They go over it, interpret it, make changes to it, send it back to the House. The House goes over it, revises it, and if they agree with it, they send it up to the president. They sign it, send it back to the Senate. Senate signs it, sends it up to the fucking president.
But you didn't even talk
about it. Nigga, why do motherfuckers think they know more than me? When I'm sitting here just literally, we all learning together. I'm showing you how this fucking shit works. If you didn't learn nothing under Trump, you should have learned that the president don't have as much power as y'all think he does. The president only has the amount of power that Congress allows him to have. That's the reason why they put the provision in the big, beautiful bill to wield their power over to the executive branch, you fucking idiot. Because I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Between the House and the Senate, right? So between the legislative branch and the legislative branch.
Hey, man, I don't know what Fishy said, but your co-host, I think he has your video going, so you can't make shit out, brother.
Oh, because
yeah.
Callie, you might have to. Callie, you know what? Hold on, I got an idea. Callie, call in. Callie, call in. It'll be louder.
Oh, it's not. Oh, they said it's not. I already know what to do.
Yeah, call in because when I talk, it's feedbacking off. I've been listening to it. I've been kind of ignoring it though.
I gotta switch devices. I know what to do.
Whenever Tishy said, Tishy full of shit. We gone.
But bro, I know how the shit. Bro, I know how this shit works, dog. Like it's quite simple. It's quite simple. It goes like this, bro. You got 3 co-equal branches of government. When you have a president that is adhering to his fucking oath, like Barack Obama or any other president before Trump, when you have a president who abides by the fucking law, you then follow the law. Barack Obama never jumped over the law because Barack Obama is a lawyer. He is a fucking Harvard lawyer. The motherfucker knows his shit. So does his wife. So I would think these two know what the fuck they're talking about. So why then would I take the word of somebody who's never served a day in office when I can look
a little bit of a frustration that I could maybe see where, and I'm not saying that he's right, where might be.
No, sir. You got.
I'm not looking at it.
No, I'm just saying. I done heard this fucking dumbass argument so much, dog. I get pissed off instantaneously when I hear it. Every time. It's the dumbest fucking argument. It's the laziest, stupidest argument I ever heard in my fucking life, dog. Straight up and down.
We keep hearing that Democrats and since I don't know when are always following the law and always trying to be proper and always trying to be fucking nice, and Republicans don't give a fuck.
No, that's the problem.
I think that's where Tissues with MAGA may be right, where they're both. Well, technically they're not both the same, but the results that we see as Democrat voters. Not saying I'm a Democrat, but as the person who votes Democrat, mainly because I agree more with them, is that we end up like saying, well, what the fuck? We still didn't get shit ahead because you guys are always fucking following every single rule like it's the only way to get things done. Yet Republicans always find a fucking way around things, even if they invoke a fucking law from 1793 and shit. But they will find a way to fucking make shit happen for their side. And Democrats, oh, well, you know, that hasn't been done since 1832, so we don't want to proceed with that thing.
Right.
Because this is almost unheard of. Now, fuck that. Get your dick out, put it in. Fuck that shit. Get it done. They don't seem to have a problem with fucking swinging their dick everywhere.
Right.
Democrats always do, dude.
But that's the problem for me. My problem is that a whole bunch of the population of the United States don't know what fucking law means. They don't know how this shit fucking works. And the law works how it was written. But I get what you're saying.
Republicans always find ways around.
I get what you're saying. That's another. But that still solidifies what I said. These parties are nowhere near the same, even though they got certain instances where they do look the same. Like I said, the moderate Democrat, the centrist Democrat looks just like a Republican to me. Look just like it.
Yeah.
Mirror.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
The Chuck Schumers of the world, the fucking Chuck Schumers, the fucking Nancy Pelosi's, the John Fettermans, the Joe Manchins, those motherfuckers, they look just like Republicans to me. What I'm saying is the party as a whole, and that's what I'm talking about. The party as a whole are nowhere near alike. Nowhere near it.
Can you hear me now?
My problem is when it comes.
I was telling you to call in because it'd be louder.
Or it's not loud at all?
No, because he can't hear what you're saying. I can punch you in this way, Cal.
All right.
They can't figure out how to fucking get shit done, and Republicans because they're just assholes anyway.
Yep.
So either way, we still get fucked.
That's what
I see where MAGA says we're supposed to. I mean, decisions from MAGA is. Now I'm not saying he's correct, but we end up with the same result. We getting fucked.
Right. That's what I'm saying though.
Bend over.
I'm saying, I said this earlier. I said I want Democrats to do the same thing that the Republicans doing. When they gerrymander, when the Republicans gerrymander, Democrats gerrymander. When they go bypass shit and find loopholes to go past shit they want to pass, do the same shit they doing. Do it. What the fuck is stopping you?
Look at how they're trying to get the deportations done by claiming some shit about what was that? About the invasion or whatever.
Yes.
And,
which is bullshit.
Fucking shit.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's bullshit.
But they still do it.
Yep, it's bullshit. And they violating the Constitution. It's because they think they have the same immunity that Trump has. That's the reason why they're doing this shit. They think they have the same immunity that Trump has. That's what they believe.
I'm gonna tell you honestly. I'm gonna tell you the way I see Republicans. I see Republicans the way our parents used to raise them.
Hold on a second.
And then.
Okay, I got you, Callie. Hold on. Let me merge you in. Let me merge you in. There you go. Now they can hear you clear now. God dang it.
But there you go. But that's what I mean. Like, Republicans to me are like how our parents raised us.
Yep.
They slap the shit out of us first and then find out what the fuck happened. And they be like, oh, well, maybe I was wrong. But you already got the shit slapped out of you. So, if they said that slap ain't gonna go away, it's already done. That's the way they play the game. Democrats are like nowadays fucking parents. Oh, Timmy, please don't do this. You shouldn't do that, Timmy. Fuck that. Slap the shit out of Timmy sometime.
Right. Kick his ass down some stairs one time. Kick his ass down some stairs one time and make shit funny and laugh about it. Like they do.
That's what's wrong with Democrats. They always trying to.
I've been said that. That's been my whole argument the whole time, dog. They got two. They follow the law. They do everything nice, and they will never ever fucking bend so they can actually protect us as American citizens. That's the reason why. They cry so much about
like tissues. Feel that it's the same fucking thing. Because either way, we getting fucked. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, okay. I hear you now, Calvin. You good. You good and clean now, brother.
So they're donors, right? So the Democratic donors don't want them to fight hard against Republicans, but they want them to fight with pure theory when it comes to the left, because Democratic donors are Wall Street elite.
That's the biggest play. That's the biggest play played on the American people, though.
Yeah, and so my issue with that last caller that called in, he doesn't understand how Congress works. He doesn't understand about subcommittees. He doesn't understand how there has to be correction, how there has to be debate on these policies. It's a process that has to be followed in order for laws to get passed.
Yep.
In order for it to be sent to the president of the United States. And he's in here, Barack Obama did this. Yeah, I have issues with Obama. Obama is cool.
We all did.
He's very sensitive, right? Right. So I have issues with him, but Barack Obama was absolutely sabotaged, and it was sabotaged from the get-go. And if you can't acknowledge that, then you're just being unreasonable, right? So I can talk about my issues with Democrats, but I can also tell you that the Democrats are far superior than any Republican. And if you can't acknowledge that, and you just want to just go in and beat down on Democrats because you're mad at quote unquote Democrats for not doing everything for Black folks, yeah, Democrats should definitely pass more policies which are going to benefit Black folks. But unfortunately, they do still have to benefit. They still have to benefit everybody else. So a reparations claim, you're going to have to write that in a way that won't get struck down by the Supreme Court. You do. You have to. You got to figure that out. And on top of that, too, before we can even get there, it has to be a study. Every reparations bill in history has had a study. And you niggas fight back against the study.
And Sheila Jackson Lee was one of the first ones to introduce the study. And they clown her for that shit.
Hold on. Let me be the asshole in the conversation because I'm good at that shit. Again, if the result is the same, whether it's because you're following the rules, or you're too proper, or you're too inept to fucking, or you're not willing to get dirty. If the result is the same, our life's not getting better by our politicians. Who cares if it's one is doing it because they're assholes and the other one's doing it because he's kind of a dumbass or too weak to fight? In the end, if you're getting bullied, you're getting bullied. It doesn't matter if it's because you're too weak or it's because you're trying, but the other guy is the same fucking thing. The Democrats are paid by their donors to be weak.
Yes.
When it comes to dealing with reform.
Yes.
You got to understand that.
You should have seen that with Joe Biden.
Yeah, so because of that, right, you need people on the left, you need progressives. It's finally taken the Democratic Party base, have finally started to wake up to the point where they're starting to see people like Zoran Mondani. They used to be afraid of people like that. So now we can finally start electing real leftists where we can actually start to get shit done. You have to, unfortunately, it took for a fascist to get in here and to be totally nasty and corrupt for people to finally start to understand, oh yeah, the people on the left are the ones who actually want to fight, who actually want real change, who actually want to improve the lives of regular people.
Yep.
So now you got to vote. But here's one of the problems why we haven't been able to make progress too. People stay at home. People get frustrated, right? They lose motivation and they don't show up and vote at the polls. And so things don't improve. And then they're like, well, it's always the same. No, it's not always the same. Democrats have actually passed policies that benefit people, but then they turn around and go sit out the midterms. Instead of getting frustrated, why don't you find someone that represents you and fight like hell for them in the primaries? If they lose, then you still got to vote for harm reduction, bro. And people aren't reasonable like that.
Nope.
And instead of, you got to understand that this shit doesn't change overnight. This is a process, bro.
This is over 250 years of corruption that you're talking about. You know what I mean? It's 250 years of corruption. They want somebody to fix in 4 years.
Trust me, I understand that. I was never a Hillary Clinton fan, right? But I wasn't going to go the other way. That was fucking guaranteed. But again, the problem that I'm seeing is, and maybe and the frustration, and we need to figure out the frustration to people like Tisha Samantha is they don't see the end result either way.
Because they ain't looking for it. They ain't looking for it. They ain't looking for it. They're not looking for it. They're looking. Look, we've been conditioned to complain about everything, dog.
Don't help.
We've been conditioned to complain about every fucking thing, dog. Everything. These motherfuckers complain about everything. But the thing is, I said this shit months ago. I said the way you fix the Democratic Party is you get rid of the old relics of the Democratic Party. The Chuck Schumers, the Nancy Pelosi's, the James Clyburns. You get rid of all them motherfuckers. You primary them out. You get more people in like Jasmine Crockett, AOC, Zoran Mamdani. You get them motherfuckers in office. You raise them up in power, and you raise more after them just like them, like Isaiah Martin. You raise more of them up. You get more of them in positions of power, and you watch how shit change. People who ain't beholden to fucking donors. People who get grassroots money. People who ain't getting paid by APAC. People who ain't getting paid by these dark fucking lobbyist firms and shit that sit down on certain laws and then raise hells on others. That's what you do. That's how you fix this shit.
People are Zionists. Yeah, that's a litmus test. That's a litmus test in order to get elected now. You have to be anti-Zionist. You cannot stand on behalf of Israel and their complete desecration and also genocide of the Palestinians in the Gaza.
Right.
It's trying to creating a greater Israel. Not only are they still bombing and murdering people in the Gaza, they're still killing people in Lebanon. They're still killing people in Syria today, taking land, right? And they're also planning to go into Egypt as well. Greater Israel. And expand all the way to Saudi Arabia.
Right. That's my thing. Like, if you got a party that you got newer members coming in that are more progressive and more people versus money and donors and shit. When you get more people in there that's not concerned, they're actually concerned about doing their jobs, like Jasmine Crockett. And I watched her do her dissertation of this gerrymandering bullshit in Texas. I listened to her. She's smart. She's intelligent. She knows the law. She knows how it works. She fights for the people. She stands for the people. She ain't beholden to fucking donors, as you can tell, but the money comes to her because she stands for the people, and the people see that. If people could crowdfund $1 million for a racist white woman who called a 5-year-old baby, a nigger, imagine what you do when you have a politician that's actually fighting for the American people with plans. You'll raise millions. That's right. You'll raise millions in no time. That won't even take long at all because people see you fighting. People see you out here battling for the people. They see you out here doing your job. They doing what they elected them for. They see it.
You go and speak to the people. You ask what their issues are, and you actually run on those policies. And you get into debate. And
you listen to the people.
Interviews. When you do interviews like Ron Zombie did, right? Interviews with media, and he still don't get it. He did not change. He did not placate. He did not buy his stances just because, quote unquote, it's not popular with the elites. So what? The people want policies that are actually going to help them right now.
Right.
And you have to give back to that. And unfortunately, the Democratic leadership of the Democratic Party right now does not stand for those policies. Move the lives of people immediately and in the long term.
Right.
And I'm talking about single-payer healthcare, not only single-payer healthcare and tuition-free college, but also paid leave. We're talking about anywhere from 3 to 6 months of paid leave. We're talking about studies, right? Which most Americans want, which are work weeks, right? 40 hours a week for people working 10-hour shifts and then a 3-day weekend, right? Stuff like that. So these are things you gotta run on this and pass them.
Right.
I don't give a damn what Republicans want. On top of that, Republicans hate it. You push back and say the Republicans don't want your life to get better.
Nope.
You're willing to stand on that shit, and then you need to be able to go in there and okay, we don't have enough votes to get past the filibuster. We're gonna pass all the policies that help people, and we're not gonna let people like anything that we want.
We're not confirming shit. We're gonna shut down the government when needed. We're gonna do all this shit, and we're gonna let the American people know exactly what we're doing.
If the courts want to vote it down, then what we're gonna do, we're gonna appoint more judges to the Supreme Court to the point where we have where if you just pick up the Supreme Court, we're gonna overflood the courts. And then if you get kicked to the Supreme Court, we'll have the justices in power to make sure that it stays in place.
Fact.
That our laws hold up
go through the courts because, but if we do what we're supposed to do,
Hey, Benny Loco.
the people are going to show up for us in the midterm and in the general election,
right?
Because they're going to want to make sure that they hold on to these rights.
Right. Right. That's the that's the thing though. That's the ticket. That's the ticket though. That the reason why is because the American public has been conditioned on this bullshit and on fear mongering because they're gonna run and bring out the big bad enemy. They're gonna always do man, see the immigrants, the blacks, the immigrants, the blacks, they go in between immigrants and black people. They do it every time. They fear monger, and then they have these people conditioned to believe that their lives gonna get better if we make more pain for these people. Just like right now. That's the reason why Trump is doing what he's doing.
Don't forget, blame the trans.
Yep.
Blame the immigrants.
Blame the big bad imaginary enemy that don't exist.
Yeah, and socialism, communism, you hear all that shit, right? Well, people are fearing those. They're not fearing communism anymore.
Nope.
They're understanding that capitalism is very, very problematic.
Yep.
And, so people are starting to want to just live. We need to get some of this other shit. We need to get something else to try. And so what's going to happen is, like I said, unfortunately, Americans were not necessarily ready. They should have been ready, but they weren't ready.
Nope.
It took this piece of shit being in office right now for people to be ready for real change.
Yep.
Now is the time to do it because you have the backing. You have the will of the people.
Mm-hmm.
You have now, Mac, you can't get to Mac. You can't get to a lot of these Republicans.
Yep, fuck them.
Independents and Democrats and young people, right? The young people want this shit.
Mm-hmm.
They're the majority, though.
You engage them. You engage them. Yep, you engage them. That's why Zoran Mondami is so popular. He beat Andrew Cuomo by 12 fucking points. Without the black vote. 12 points without the black vote, ladies and gentlemen.
Recognition. Black people didn't even know who Mondami was.
Nope.
So they voted for him.
Nope, they didn't know who he was. Now they do.
Instead of researching, they do. Oh, he'll win the black vote this time.
He gonna fuck up Eric Adams. Because if they got a choice between Zoran Mamdani and Eric Adams, Eric Adams could kiss his job goodbye and he's going to jail. He's going to jail.
Zoran getting ready to clobber. He's getting ready to win this shit going away.
He gonna get his ass beat.
He gonna beat Adams and Cuomo.
Yep.
Both of them are in that race.
He gonna fuck them both up. He gonna fuck them both. He already drugged Andrew Cuomo. I ain't even worried about him. Eric Adams is gonna get his ass beat because he a coon, a sellout, and he sold out to the worst person he could have sold out to, Trump. They're gonna make him pay. They're gonna pay for. He gonna pay for that shit. Trust me, he's gonna pay at the polls for that shit. When he sold his soul to Trump and went out bootlicking for Trump, oh yeah, you dead now, bro. You dead. You had a whole bribery charge on you that suspiciously went away, and now all of a sudden you buck dancing for Trump. Oh yeah, you dead, cuz. You dead.
Do you see this, right? You see the polls that are coming out, right?
Yep.
This dude, he's clobbering everybody in the general election polls.
They can't understand it. Hakeem Jeffries can't understand it. Cory Booker can't understand it. How is he doing so great? If he's such a radical. I don't like his politics. He showed you how he's gonna pay for it. He showed you.
And he's over 50% in the poll. It's over. Arguably, y'all gotta show up, so you still gotta show up. But if you show up, he's gonna win. He's about 50% now. As more people continue to know who he is, he's gonna pull away. And on top of that, you just want to let you know the piece of shit, what's that called again? You know what I'm talking about? Those angels. You know what I'm talking about with the represent in New York. I forgot they would call them something angels, right? That Republican piece of shit and the two centrist Democrats or Republicans.
Yeah.
All them dudes are going to pull votes away from each other, but they don't have enough votes to beat him anyway combined.
Nope.
If they were two of them were to drop out, they would still lose.
Yep.
Yeah, they're gonna lose.
Watch.
He's going to win. He's gonna win going away. Zoran is gonna be the next mayor.
Watch. But I tell you what, the number one thing that they still missing from what you said, Callie, is the fact that Zoran Mondani knows how to talk to these Gen Zers and engage them in political debate. We're giving them hope that shit is finally gonna change. That's what the Democratic Party needs right now. But these motherfucking corporate Democrats backing away from Mamdani is going to be their own Achilles heel. It'll come back to bite them in the ass come midterms. They better buckle up and get in fucking line and follow Mamdani's fucking regiment and what he's doing. He's going out to colleges talking to these young kids. He's doing the work. He's doing the work. He's shitting on Trump and everybody. Yep. He's shitting on all these together. He's shitting on everybody. And he don't give a fuck. And that's the best thing to have right now.
He literally goes out and asks people, what are your biggest issues?
Yep.
How can I help you? What do you need to be resolved? People like, rent is the issue. I mean, we have food deserts here. You know, it's hard to be able to find, good produce here. He said, okay, so we got some food deserts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build 5 public stores.
Yep.
These are stores that are run by the city of New York, right? And he's going to build a store in each borough, right? And that's going to allow people to have access to affordable food in all 5 boroughs. Man, I don't know. Y'all can't ask me too much now. Unfortunately, the mayor of New York is limited in a lot of his power because a lot of the power in New York is controlled by the state, right? And so there's only so much he can do as far as when it comes to raising taxes. But there are things that he can do which will allow him to raise money, but he's still limited in what he can do, and he understands it. And that's why he's brought out modern policy. He's not bringing out policies that he knows that he cannot accomplish. The policies that he's spoken about are
right. My Lord, today. Sheesh. Sheesh. Hold on, your phone going out.
Is it going out? Is it going out? He asked that piece of shit bitch Slack and Senator Slack about. He said what he's done. He's offered a lot of free stuff. Okay, what's the name of the free stuff, bitch? Name of the free stuff. Tell me what the free stuff is that he's offered. Tell me the free stuff. Because you said you just offer free. All y'all use this shit because that's an old Republican talking point that he should use against Barack Obama. And then Hillary Clinton used against Barack Obama as well, right? The free stuff shit. And now Democrats shouldn't be using this shit, free stuff, because they say that you offer free stuff. And funny how Republicans, though, when it comes to stopping people to the left, all of a sudden they acknowledge that Democrats are right? Yep. And when it comes to trying to take out and trying to stop real leftists, because Republicans fear the left. Hey, what's going on? Yeah. If they're able to pass policy, people are going to find out that you can actually do.
Yep.
Essential. Quick. Chill.
Yep.
Chill, quick one. And I'm not trying to be an ass or nothing like that. I'm going to tell you something. The way I look at it, honestly, is you guys are both really into politics. I'm somewhat there, okay? And somebody like me loses a little bit of interest once you guys get too in depth, right?
That's the problem.
Don't. Hold on.
No, you're right.
Hold on. That's what I'm trying to get to. When you guys get too in depth, unfortunately, just like the MAGAs, we have Democrats on that side. And when you start off this and that, it sounds like excuses. And the reason MAGA is so successful, they dummy politics down. I hate to say it. They just dummy shit down. Right? That's what they do. They're good at it, too. They're really fucking good at it. Hell, for a time, they almost had my ass. I'll be honest. Right? And they shouldn't have my ass because I'm fucking everything that shouldn't fucking think that way in any fucking way, right?
Right.
Fucking Mexican look like I just hopped the border yesterday. Okay, so I'm definitely getting pulled over for the wrong fucking reasons or for the wrong reasons. But that's what I mean is you have to be able to reach people at some point. And not make it as complicated. Because complicating shit for people, especially those that only show up for general elections, even though we all know that that's not, local government controls more of our fate than the president. But people see a leader in the president, right? However we look at it, they see a leader. And they believe Well, he's leading us. He's leading the whole nation, so everybody else is going to follow suit. That doesn't necessarily mean that at the state level or the local level that happens, right? But again, because we get too in debt sometimes, and
You have to.
argue hold on, but we argue with facts and actual intelligence and whatnot, and they don't really give a fuck about that. And that's our problem.
But they give a fuck about them bills going up.
Our politics are boring. But here goes. This is what I mean. And I put this in the message. Sometimes you have to meet ignorance with ignorance, violence with violence, and you just gotta fucking do what you got to do. And see, that is what they're good at.
My problem with that is that they've dumbed down the educational system in this country so bad that people think that's the only answer. And then you make the mistake of assuming that everybody is stupid because MAGA is stupid. That's the biggest mistake you could ever make, because there's a lot of people who just don't know because they get tired of hearing the rigmaroles and bullshit. They want to hear the truth. That's why you got to provide receipts with said truth. That's why I do it the way I do. See how interested you are in politics now that you start listening to me? Because I'm giving you, but I'm just saying, I'm giving you what you need to do to go and find out shit to help your family. Like, I'm giving you a lifeline. I'm not just holding and gatekeeping. I'm not gatekeeping information. But listen, hear me out. I'm not gatekeeping information from you. Zoran Mamdani is not going super intellectual on his constituents. He's basically doing the same thing I'm doing. I'm telling you MAGA's a piece of shit. I'm telling you Republican parties are shit, and they only benefit the rich and wealthy corporations. I'm telling you that, but I'm also showing you why it's beneficial that you learn more. Just like going to college. Everybody ain't go to college. Everybody. And I know motherfuckers that are smarter than motherfuckers who ever graduated from Harvard. They super smart. But they're intellectually lazy. And they won't take the time out because, oh, it's hard. It sounds boring. That's why they made it that way by design. The more bored you get, the more you don't dig. And the more you don't dig, the more they hide from you. Just like right now, that's the reason why we're right now in the bullshit we're in right now with Trump and the Republican Party, hiding pedos, hiding lists that they promised, hiding money, giving it to rich people, and we're getting fucked. That's the reason why you have people right now in the United States praising the fact that Donald Trump can go out in front of them and brag about tariff income when that money comes from you. It comes from you. It comes from you. It comes from you. It comes from you. And then on top of that, you're too blind to it because you don't want to look up and research facts because of the fact that shit became so monotonous and so boring. That then you missed the point that Republicans that took this little precaution right here, tied it into this fucking humanitarian bill that give them the right to go in your house whenever they feel like and steal your fucking equipment out of your house or steal your fucking furniture or some shit. But you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that because you wouldn't know where to look for that information. You wouldn't know who's writing those bills unless somebody told you. And that's the boring part. And that's the reason why I started talking politics, because a lot of our people are fucking lost because they are intellectually lazy and they've been conditioned to be that way. No knock on anybody who is, not knocking on anybody that is, but I'm just saying it's by design you feel that way. It's not no circumstance that you feel like, hey, this is boring, this is this is that. Cool, I understand that. But the thing is, you've been conditioned to feel that way.
Most Americans are uneducated when it comes to our politics. Most Americans don't understand how our government works, don't understand bills, never read a bill, have no interest in learning about this whole process. And this is why we are where we are. We have an uneducated voting populace, and people aren't interested in changing. And that's why we've been headed downwards. That's why the United States is a failing democracy. That's why the United States is a dying and decaying empire. It's because Americans are completely unaware and oblivious to how the process works and to what the government has been doing. People show up every 4 years, they vote. Most of the people set out the midterm elections, not understand how important they are.
Yep.
Right? Most people set out local elections. Look, you see local election voting. There be cities, even in New York City, right? The 5 boroughs
I think the most votes. I think it was like 1 million votes, or like 1.2 million votes total. New York, the city of New York, there's like 8-9 million people in the city of New York. That shouldn't be the case. At least half that population is the voting age. There's nowhere in the world there should be that many people tuning in for an election.
Right.
Elections aren't too important, and it just showed you people don't tune in for. People don't know who the head of the Board of Education is.
Nope.
In their county. Right?
I know the
People
superintendent.
don't know about none of these. They don't know about
Police chief, fire chief.
Like these things are important.
Yep. Hey, Callie, there's a reason why they say why they have that saying that ignorance is bliss, because it requires no thought. So they run on it. So as long as they can keep you comfortable being ignorant, long as they can keep you and strip you from information, it's easy to misinform you. It's easy to manipulate your feelings. It's easy to make how do you think? And here's a question to both of y'all. How do you think that Donald Trump was so successful in making these dumbasses believe that immigrants are the reason for their fucking financial failures in this country? How do you think it was so easy? Because he used their ignorance. And it's easy. Elites have been doing this shit since the days of slavery. Oh, poor white people, those slaves are the reason why you're poor. It's been doing they've been doing this shit for generations since America been America, dog. This is the same fucking plan. Nothing has changed. There's nothing new under the sun that Trump is doing right now that fucking Carver done, that fucking Lincoln done, that Washington done, that any fucking president you can name has already fucking done. They're doing the same playbook.
You know what he does do is best? He makes him feel like he's one of them.
Exactly. Because they're all ignorant by design. They're ignorant.
Okay, you can call it whatever you want.
It's ignorance.
I think Donald Trump has, since he's become president of the United States, and I'm talking about under this term over the last 6 months, Donald Trump has increased his wealth by something like $6-7 billion, bro.
Yep.
I don't know how anybody, unless you are totally ignorant and illiterate and living under a rock, think that this guy is just like you. The guy's been flying on jets. The guy was taught. He doesn't mind doing a fuck here. He doesn't mind saying stupid, ignorant shit. No. They feel like, I speak stupid, ignorant, so he's one of me. No, but it's something. It's the racism, right? So these people like the racism, but reality is, Donald Trump has never been nothing like any of these people. Just like I remember when George W. Bush got elected. I remember people saying they voted for him because they felt like they could have a beer with him. I'm like, that guy was born with a silver spoon. That guy went to an Ivy League college, even though he shouldn't have because he was dumb as hell. But that guy is you're never going to hang out with that guy. This guy is totally wealthy. The fact that you think that you can have a beer with this guy is the reason why you voted for him. That's another reason why America is where it is. We have a lot of, and I'm just being real, and this is some shit, it's factual feelings, especially a lot of white people who vote based on, most people vote based off emotion. That's why our country is fucked up. But a lot of white folks vote based off their feelings instead of voting for their best interest. So they vote for somebody that they think they like, because they like, if somebody, especially someone like Donald Trump, who's openly racist. Bill Clinton won. I mean, if you really think about it, that's why Bill Clinton won too. Let me tell you why Bill Clinton won. No. Bill Clinton won the first time is because we had Ross Perot was in there. Ross Perot got 19% of the vote.
Yes, he did.
That would have went. That would have went to George Herbert Walker Bush. George Herbert Walker Bush would have gotten like 60% of the vote, would have won overwhelmingly, and Republicans would have stayed in power. And because things got better under Bill Clinton, Bill Clinton actually did sign some good pieces of legislation and law, but he also benefited from what was actually coming, which was the tech boom. It was a balloon, right? He was whoever in office during the tech boom was going to benefit heavily, and because the economy was going to improve, there was going to be jobs with a high income, and people are going to benefit from that. So he happened to come in at the right time, and he also passed some pieces of legislation. But he also signed a lot of horrible pieces of legislation, hurting us, especially that North American free trade piece of shit treaty that he signed into law.
He fucked that shit up. Yep, sure did.
And then Trump came and fucked up some more.
Yep, sure did. But that's the thing though. As long as they can keep you fucking uninterested, and you think, oh no, man, you can't be using all this, and that. Oh man, I get bored. That's by design. You're conditioned to believe that. And I had to break the cycle a long time ago because I thought politics was boring. I thought it was monotonous. Then I started researching who my state attorney general is, the state senate, state congressmen and women, and I started researching who my kid's superintendent is, who the fucking fire chief is, the sheriff deputy, the sheriff, who all these people who run for election. I figured out who all the fuck these motherfuckers are and what they do, because they affect policies that I have to live under every fucking day. Not just federal policies, the state ones. But then again, like I said, the reason why they say ignorance is bliss is because it's easy to be ignorant. And Trump supporters are outlandishly ignorant. They don't give a fuck about facts. They don't care about it. And when you're that ignorant and stupid, it's easy to manipulate you into identity politics, which is the same thing that Trump cried about. Oh, identity politics. And MAGA is a whole identity. These people can't tell you with fucking courage that they're in a cult, because that's part of their identity. That's like saying they're a failure, and they won't ever turn it loose.
We have to find a way to make politics more interesting to young kids. Dude. I mean, we have to. We're fucking progressives are out there right now.
Yep.
Progressive, and you saw 2 months on tuition-free college, right?
Yep.
So that's gonna make college more affordable.
That's socialist, Callie. That's socialist.
He's also running on a 4-day work week. You know, it's fucked up that countries like Mexico have free education and we don't.
Because of racism. That's because of racism. Same reason why every modernized country.
Mexico, but they have free education, because the biggest problem in Mexico is they can't even get to college, because by then they already have to start working to support their family.
That's because
they have free college.
Thank America for that.
Let me ask you a question, caller. Did you know that Israel has the secondary healthcare system?
Yep.
Yeah, they have free healthcare
and free college.
Free college. That's fucking bullshit. We're spending the money like crazy.
We fund it. We do. Mm-hmm. How many times you heard MAGA complain about us giving our money to Israel?
I'm a little more political than a lot of people, but I mean, I have to deal with people that don't know shit about politics.
Yep.
It's hard, brother.
Welcome to my world.
They wear my ass out trying to speak.
Welcome to my world.
They really do.
Welcome to my world. You see an example of that today. Motherfuckers can have some knowledge of it, but don't know as much as they think they do. Until you start having a debate with me, who does this shit every fucking day.
I had neighbors who swore to me that Trump gave them money during fucking during COVID. I'm gonna give you one more. Guess who also funded another healthcare system? You guys know we rebuilt Iraq. Did you know that the Bush administration, whose anti-public healthcare system, right? They said anti-single payer healthcare system.
Yep.
They actually set the single payer healthcare system for Iraq. Mm-hmm. Iraq has a single payer healthcare system that we funded the first half a decade, the first 5 years. We funded for their healthcare system, totally funded. Did you know that? I didn't know that, but I don't doubt it.
Yep. And it's ironic how they always go out and demonize see, pretty much like most of the problems in the Middle East comes from Israel. Because Bibi Netanyahu powers it. He got a battery in the back of the superpower of the world. And then in turn, they turn around and then use these fucking bullshit buzzwords, and then, as soon as somebody says something, you anti-Semitic. So that
you're fucking sneezing, you're anti-Semitic nowadays.
Right. That's the reason. Like you can't criticize the IDF without being anti-Semitic, according to them. But they can blow up babies in hospitals and churches and shit, and commit war crimes, and start famines, and kill people trying to get food and water. So yeah, fuck all them.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel. I mean, you're entitled to feel however you want, but that's how I feel.
Politics more interesting to the youth and try to educate some of the people without being too critical of them, so they would actually fucking listen. Because boy, you can't say shit without them getting offended.
Right, but I mean, that's
all the time.
That's one of the things I have to fight with here, because some people come here wanting to learn, genuinely wanting to learn, and then they say some ignorant shit, and I get triggered. Cause like I done seen my share, like dog, I done seen my share of thousands of fucking people who say ignorant, stupid shit all the fucking time, and then all I say is like, "Yo, what the fuck, bro?" But then I gotta think about it. The fight's gotta be the fight's gotta be worth it because of the fact that, and when I look back in history, when my name comes up in history talks, and what did I do when the dumbest fucking administration with the most corrupt motherfuckers came into power, and they stole democracy, and they sold it to the highest bidder, and they stole everything from the poorest people? What did you do about it? And people got record of what the fuck I did about it. And I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with teaching people.
I'm too quick sometimes for myself. I got into, I wouldn't say an argument, but somebody made a comment, and me and somebody else were talking about Donald Trump, and this dude comes in and says, "Oh, that's my Lord and Savior." And I said, "Well, quick as fuck." I said, "Well, we all know what you did to your last Lord and Savior. So you worked him, you crucified him. Man, if I was Donald Trump, I'd be worried as fuck right now."
Right.
We all know what you did to the last one.
You know how this shit gonna end, though, bro. You know how this shit gonna end.
I want y'all to hear this one. So here's a research that people are talking about in the chat room, right? Research on the 4-day work weeks has shown a strong correlation with improved employee well-being and in many cases maintaining increased productivity. Studies indicate that employees who switch to a 4-day work week experience less stress, improved mental and physical health. Furthermore, many companies participating in trials have reported positive outcomes such as increased productivity, reduced absenteeism. Because people feel like on a vacation. Designing the team with a 4-day schedule, key findings from 4-day work week studies, improve employee well-being. Research consistently shows that employees working on 4-day work weeks that's the burnout part. Increased productivity. Many companies have found that the productivity and it says enhanced work-life balance. Employees report improved work-life balance with more time for personal commitments, social activities, and relaxation. Increased job satisfaction. Employees generally report higher job satisfaction.
Hell yeah.
4-day work week.
Man, listen here.
Companies are seeing reduced employee turnover after implementing the 4-day work week. Many companies report increased profitability, overall business performances during and after 4-day work week trials. And in the UK, a large-scale UK trial involving 61 companies, over 3,300 employees showed significant improvement in employee well-being, productivity, and business performance.
Hey, Callie.
Yeah.
Hey, Callie, guess what? You don't even have to read that article. You can just ask me, because I work 4/10s. And I'm happy as shit. Like, I have time to reflect. I have time to do personal shit in my personal life. I got time to do whatever I need to get taken care of. And all I know, I just work 4 days a week. I work Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. And I'm off on Sunday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I get to be with my wife. I get to spend more time with my kids. I get to spend more time with my grandbaby. I get to have fun when I want to. And then on top of that, when I take vacations, I can take vacation on Monday and Tuesday, and I have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday off. Then go back to work on Friday and Saturday, only to be off again on Sunday. And then work Monday and Tuesday, off Wednesday and Thursday again. See, it's good for me. I'm having fun. My schedule has changed like when was it? The 18th of last month. July 18th. My schedule changed to a 4/10 schedule. And I'm telling you, I'm great. I feel good about it. Even though I work, and I still work overtime. I still get overtime. And then say for instance, if I want to work more overtime, I can just go I can go work on Wednesday, work like 6-7 hours on Wednesday, go right back home, sleep in on Thursday, get myself pepped up, go back in on Friday and Saturday, and then right back off again. I'm cool. I'm not working consistently.
I'm gonna compound your shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are people, right, who are not only did they switch to 4-day work weeks, but they get to work from home. They only got to come to the office once a month.
Yeah, we do.
Those people are even. You know what I'm saying? So the point is, like I said, the productivity when you have happy employees, right? But all those people that you're killing, Elon Musk, they don't care about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Your phone breaking up again, bro.
Again, no,
Yeah,
the control factor. Right? Peter Thiel and Elon Musk, they want to control you. They want to be able to have total control of your life and when you can work and when you can have off. They view you being happy as a negative for them. This is why, and it's not just them. It's a lot of these leaders of corporations.
Yep, these elitists. They want you to work yourself to death with no chance to spend with your family, no chance for you to have some type of normalcy and not always seeing fucking work. You know what I mean? Like I used to work a 6-day schedule. I used to work Monday through Saturday before I started working where I work now. But you know, the difference is like now, like my job is like not stressful. Like the fucking management is cool. Like everybody's pretty much like there's no little eyes, no big you. There's none of that shit. Everybody works to help each other. And that's the type of environment you want to be in. We only meet once a week on Wednesdays, reconcile, and then boom, right back at it again. You don't hear from a supervisor ever again. Unless you need something. And that's it. You ain't got nobody breathing down your neck. You ain't got the stresses of meeting deadlines and all this other shit. And you good. You can just focus on being yourself. And the more time they give me to be a better version of me, the more I bust motherfuckers' ass across the head. That's why I got promoted 4 times in 1 year. And I can't get promoted in my current role right now no more. Because I overachieved. I set myself up to where I can put myself in a district seat. See how that works? Mm-hmm. That's what happens when you work somewhere that it actually benefits you to work. Like I don't have the fucking wherewithal to be a CEO of no company because I'll fuck people up. I will beat your ass if you say something stupid or slick to me. I'm not a people person. My PTSD won't allow me to be a people person. I'm not an ass kisser. I don't kneel to nobody. I don't do none of that. My name rings bells around where I work. My name rings bells. And in a good way, because people when they hear my name, they know they're gonna get good quality from me. You know I'm gonna give you 100%, and you know I'm not gonna go and fake shake shit. I'm gonna shoot it to you straight. Ain't gotta bullshit you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just me, and they love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Shit, motherfuckers. It's rare you hear a motherfucker say I love my job. I love my fucking job. I love everybody who I work with. I ain't got an enemy. I ain't got an enemy the first that I don't like. Ain't a face that I can see right now in my head that says, man, damn, I don't want to see this motherfucker. I actually like everybody I work with. Everybody I work with is really, really fucking cool. Like, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't go to work with that baggage of negativity on my man. I gotta show up to this motherfucker today. Nope, not me. I get up and go to work. Woo, going to work tomorrow. And I'm gonna have fun.
We can have all these jobs being just like what you're discussing, right?
Right.
And that's why it's good to have legislation like that, where people you give employees power, right?
Right.
You give them power, and then you allow the people to have time. So people need time to be able to get away from work and think about other things, right, and to be able to enjoy life.
Mm-hmm.
People gonna enjoy life. People gonna come to work in a good mood.
Hell yeah.
And it's gonna need some more productivity, and that's what you need. And that's what these employees they just don't envision that.
Morale is the shit. Morale is the shit. You gotta have good morale though. You got to have good morale anywhere, or you're gonna have a high retention rate. You're gonna have a whole bunch of motherfuckers leaving. It's gonna be an open door, a revolving door. That's the worst kind of job to work. Like at Amazon, it's a revolving door.
Or what you're gonna have is people doing the bare minimum, right?
Right. They ain't giving you 100%. They ain't giving you 100%. They giving you what I give you what the fuck I feel like. I don't feel like that when I go to work. I get up, go to work, I feel like a boss. Mm-hmm. And plus I'm making a fucking killing at the same time. So hell, what the fuck? Why would you get rid of something like that? Why would you be dumb enough to get rid of something like that? Like, no, I want to work 4 10s. I love it.
Where I work, I'm able to study and to work on my improve my skills.
Yep.
I've acquired so many skills since I've been at the job place, the workplace that I work currently right now in Silicon Valley, right?
I learned a lot of shit, though.
acquired since I worked there, and I've only been working there since May. I've acquired 8 certificates.
Ooh, I got 5.
8.
I got 5. I was just looking up at it as soon as you said that shit. Mm-hmm. Right there. Got all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5. And I got a certificate of apprenticeship from the Department of Labor too. Just so y'all know. I'll be doing my thug dizzle. I take advantage of all this shit. If you're gonna give me more money to be smarter, you fucking right, I'm gonna do it. If you give me more money just for me to be my best version of myself, and I ain't got nobody getting on my nerves, dog, I'm gonna give you a bit. I'm gonna give you what I got. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get all of it. Every bit of it. You ain't gotta worry about micromanaging me. You ain't gotta worry about standing on my shoulder. None of that shit. And most people want shit like that. That's it. And when you find that shit, hold on to that shit for dear life. There you have it. I gotta go get some food. I'm hungry. I'm starving. What should I fucking eat today, Callie? I have no idea. Callie, did you disappear? Oh, you still on here. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, what should I eat today? That's a good one. What should I eat today? Oh, whatever shall I do? Yeah, Nicholas, we all get old. Duke's Mayo, hell no. Hell no. Duke's Mayo? No, sir. Not in my house. Better try that shit down the street. Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip. Chinese sounds good, but I had Chinese yesterday. I don't want Chinese today. Should I do soul food? Soul food would be crack right now. I might go to my little spot though. What time they close? What time do you close? What time do you close? What time do you close? Oh, shucky duck, they closed. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta get on up out of here, champ. Cause yeah. Oh damn, Mahari, you about to get timed out. She'll finna time your ass out. You finna time your ass out, dog. Hot wings sound good. You know what? I want to try Publix hot wings. I want to try Publix hot wings. I want to try them. They might be good. Who knows? Who knows? They might be good. They might do me some justice today. I love hot wings too, Fancy. I love hot wings. Hot wings is one of my favorite. Is my all-time favorite, actually. Or I might go to Popeyes and get some of their ghost pepper wings. They're good. Mahari always been here fucking with Shelton. Didn't he come in here and time his ass out? I don't want to hear it. He might let you make it today, though. I don't know. I don't think Shelton's still in the chat no more. No boneless wings, Benny Loco. No, none of them. None of them at all. No. Yeah, because SummerSlam comes on at 6 o'clock. And I want to make sure I'm good and seated and got I got everything I need. I'm good and seated and everything out the way, and I'm relaxing. So I can go ahead and lay down. I can go lay down. Cause tomorrow gonna be here, and it's gonna be me getting my ass kicked tomorrow.
We're gonna see it here now too, so yeah, I'm happy about that. Football season is back.
Yep, football season back. So yep.
Yeah, cause boxing hit or miss, man.
Yeah, that's true. I watched the card last night. I watched JoJo Diaz and Regis Prograis last night.
And Regis Prograis needs to retire, bro.
Yes, he do.
You getting hurt by JoJo Diaz? You got no punch resistance now.
Yeah.
His punch resistance is gone.
Oh, guess what, Christina? I'm off Wednesday. I'm off Wednesday, Christina.
It wasn't just his, dude, your punch resistance is gone, bro. Yep. I was watching you get the wobble, and you were grabbing on, bro. So you were showing somebody who wasn't hurt because you kept holding on that time.
Yep.
You would grab, and then you would start trying to fight back. But you were getting hurt, bro.
Yep,
And I
bad.
thought you outboxed it, but I wouldn't even been mad if they would have gave it to JoJo Gibbs, because even though he was optional, he kept getting hurt. He got hurt like 6, 7, 8 times.
Yep, wobble, wobble, wobble.
Wobble and grabbing.
Look at Mahari over there hating. You a damn hater. Yep, Shade Girl, proceed with caution. I can't wait to see my girl Naomi go in there and whoop some ass today. I want to see my girl Naomi. I was mad Jay didn't win last night. I was mad about it.
Mahari a Vikings fan, right?
Yeah, Vikings fan. They suck. So, fuck the Vikings.
Their title is Super Bowl contender. They're Super Bowl contender.
Man, fuck the damn Vikings. Fuck them.
I think the Rams. I think it's between the Rams and
fuck the Vikings. Oh, Kansas City whooped their ass this year. In the Eagles.
Fuck Kansas City.
I know. My cousin played for Kansas City. I can't say fuck them. Then my cousin played there.
I'm a Raiders fan.
I'm a fucking Falcons fan, dog. We suck. We've been sucking since the man.
Y'all headed in the right direction though too.
Yeah.
Y'all headed in the right direction.
Yeah. Yeah. As soon as we get an O-line that can protect the quarterback, we'll be good.
Another draft or two away.
Oh yeah. But y'all know how, man, with college football, it's roll tide all day long and twice on Sunday. Roll tide roll. Whooping ass and taking names.
I'm excited college football back and high school. I like high school, college.
Oh, man, I love high school football. I love high school football, bro.
The spotlight is
yeah, I'm about to get off here. Hold on, Callie. Hold on, Callie. What the fuck you want? Hey, what the fuck do you want?
Man,
fuck the Vikings. Shit, I'm a Falcons fan all day long.
Oh, okay.
All day long.
You know
Falcons. You want me to go get my jersey? You want me to go get my Julio Jones jersey out the closet? Even though he don't play that no more.
28-3. 28-3, sir.
See, that's
How about that?
See, you don't know something?
28-3.
You don't know something? Guess what, Mahar? Guess what? Get your ass off my damn line with that bullshit.
Hey, Michael Penix coming, though.
Yep.
Michael Penix is coming, though.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, as soon as he get an O-line that protects him good and give him, man, shit.
A good O-line and a great running game, bro. That's
Look at Sir over here. Oh, y'all hate my team, bro. Y'all some haters, bro. Y'all some haters. Y'all are some damn haters. But I'm about to go get me some food. I'm about to go get me some wings from Publix. And I'm about to chill. And I'm about to watch.
Y'all should be hoping that before you say that, you should be hoping that Michael Parsons is going to trade Black because Atlanta should be trying to go get him.
They should, but they won't. They won't, because you already know Atlanta be doing the dumbest shit as far as trades and shit go. They be doing the stupidest shit ever. See, Mahar be wondering why he be getting time. Mahar be wondering why he be getting timed out though. He be wondering why he be getting timed out though. I wonder why he be getting timed the fuck out. I wonder. Sheesh, I wonder why he be getting timed the fuck out.
Channel, bro, you on, bro. You can't say fuck the time.
I know. He wonder why he get timed the fuck out all the time. That's why. That is why, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, you got anything else, Callie? I'm about to get up off here.
No, definitely a good conversation, bro. And yeah, y'all need to learn. Go learn policy. It's okay.
Yeah.
Fact, I want you guys to go take a little course. Go take a civics course. There's civics course for free online that you can actually go learn about how the government works. And then you guys need to go look up these. You guys know that any legislation that's passed by Congress is available online for free. You can go look it up.
Yep.
And see who voted on it. So you can find out who to vote out.
Yep. That's the move.
That's it, bro.
That's
Y'all your business. We about to do the same thing.
Hey, salute to you, Brody. But man, shout out to every last one of y'all. Shout out to everybody in Super Chat, everybody that smashed the like button and shared your thoughts and shit. Shit went left a little bit, but oh well. It is what it is. But anyhow, shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'm True Will LDBC or nothing. And thank you for joining my podcast. Good day. Peace and blessings to all y'all. Detroit, my boy. Salute, man.